Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to Court Vision with So Pretty Tony. We are in the crash out room on our lovely Thursday. Here we are. We have my panel guests on my first official live broadcast with the crash out room with Brother Bro Claude and Keisha. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, what's going on, chat? This your girl Keisha. I hope y'all supposed to be at work, so I see y'all creeping up in the chat. I see you.
Yeah, get your creep on. Come on through. That's what we want. What's going on, chat? How you doing? Let's see who we got up in the room. Jacob. What's going on, Jacob?
Coming up.
We got a surprise for you. You coming up, Jacob?
He up there.
Coming on.
Jacob, you in here? You in here, Jacob? Where you at?
I don't see him.
He down. He down.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can fix old Jacob now.
Yeah, fix Jacob. Keisha, fix Jacob.
Yeah, I'm about to fix Jacob. Let's see if I could. Oh, you might have only. Okay, let me see if I can add another camera slide.
My panel get me right, y'all. My panel get me right.
Yeah,
while Keisha get that going and we get Jacob pulled up,
hit we are. The like button. This is the gingerbread man talking to you on Steady Serving Sports ENT. This is our as we transition and progress. This is our way of showing you guys unity and the real official network of the Simply Ball Dropping podcast. And then we also have a special guest named Jacob. This is a place where you can be safe and also get off what you want to get off in the crash out room. We are on Sister Tony platform, but as always, I will, you know what I'm saying? I will let y'all know that the crash out room is always for freedom. And we are free, and we will never, ever be their slaves. So just for Sister Pretty Tony and everybody else, as Keisha do her thing, we want to let y'all hear the freedom song.
Let's hit it.
Look like I'm finally on stream now. My fault.
We don't hear anything.
We got it, Bro Claude. We got it.
Bro Claude over there asleep.
Brought me here, kiss my will.
Yes.
Never ask questions, shoot to kill. Built this country with our hands. Label me 3/5 of a man. All we've ever known was pain. Mixed with thunder, mixed with rain. Our strength in God's love. New day, your time. We will never be slaves again.
I was born to be free, so take them cuffs off me. I mean mentally and physically. And don't be trying to taser me. My neck don't need your knee. And don't be pulling your gun on me. I don't need your punk degree. I know I'm supposed to be. See, I roll with 10,000 fearless, and we be all believers. We only roll off instructions given by a fearless leader. Man, y'all some cheaters. Your justice ain't gon' free us. Your Billy Club might can beat us, but the Savior came to free us. March on, how long? Never gonna get us nothing. Preach on, how long? My people out here suffering. We better be doing some adjusting. Politics is out here hustling. Gotta keep changing this thing. All my people just didn't die for nothing. We wanna be free. We just gotta be free.
Freedom.
We just gotta go free.
We want freedom.
We just gotta go free.
Freedom.
We wanna be free. We just gotta be free. United we stand, divided we fall. Send a message to the black man, it's the final call. See, business is warfare, y'all, and it's gonna free us all. Time to better hood back, get that bread and buy some more. And when they leave the hood, what you gonna do? Are you gonna beg or plead or pull on through? Gotta spread that money with your crew. I'm spitting true game to you. Gotta get that sack, never look back, cause where I came for you. We gonna be free. We just gotta be free. Freedom. We gonna be free. We just gotta be free. We want freedom. We gonna be free. We just gotta be free. Freedom. We wanna be free. We just gotta be free. We want freedom.
Brought me here against my will. Freedom. Never ask questions, shoot to kill. We want freedom. Built this country with our hands. Freedom. Label me 3/5 of a man. We want freedom. All we've ever known was pain. Mixed with thunder, mixed with rain. Our strength in God's love. New day and time. We will never be slaves again.
All right. Thank you for that, Brother Claude. It's always about freedom.
Yes.
Always about what you can take in and can't take out, what you're willing to accept and what you won't accept. And that brings us right into the WNBA. And our title, if you can see our title, you see what we're talking about today. WNBA unfair player treatment. Calls are inconsistently done every single game. And we're going to talk about that a little bit, right? We got favoritism going on. You got the inconsistency going on, and special players get special whistles. And that's what we are with it. What you think about that, Brother Claude?
I think on this subject is a very, very grilling subject. But first, y'all, we got to do maintenance. We definitely do maintenance. And as I'm training my partner and doing what we're doing, this is an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, K-Sap. Hey, thank you, K-Sap. I appreciate you and everything that you do.
Appreciate you.
Do everything that you will do. And also we have So Pretty Tony. We got her right now. She's at 157 subscribers. Wow. Y'all doing y'all thug thizzle.
Thank you.
We appreciate y'all. And then, of course, on my channel, we doing 2,298 subscribers. Come on, y'all. 2 more to go to 300. Let's get that 2,300.
Hit it.
2 more to hit. I mean, y'all done this in a week. I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all supporting us and helping us be able to be better. And then, Sister Keisha, where are you at?
Where you at, Keisha?
Oh, hold on. Let me see. I was over here trying to get that thing to come up, but I can't get it to work for some reason. Let me see.
For Jacob.
Yeah, I can't get it. I'm at 1,596 subscribers. Get me to 1,600, y'all. Give me to 1,600.
You only need 4 more, y'all.
4 more. Get her there. Get her there before this is done. As a matter of fact, before we get in depth, so that way she can see it.
So
while we're doing that, hey, I want to say, I'm sorry, Brother Claude, I want to say hi to my chat real quick. I see T. Camilla in there. How you doing? What's going on, big girl? Welcome. I appreciate you all coming in to sit with me in my segment and my team here, who basically doing a fabulous job of training me here. Ready Milk Away, what's going on? How you doing today? ADP, my A1, what's going on? G Money, but not like funny money. There we go. Miss Goody Two Shoes, welcome to the house. I appreciate you. What's that? No More Day. Welcome. Who else we got? We got Her Active Life. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to say I appreciate all the love, all the support, everything that you all are doing. You come in, you're such a great audience down there in the chat. You have good pointers, and I appreciate it all. Again, like Bro Claw said, hit that subscribe button. Go ahead, hit that like button. Also hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time I drop. And please, please, please always leave a comment because I do respond to comments. What you got for us, Keisha?
Stream y'all acting crazy. They won't let me resize, but once we get media off the screen, then I can bring him up on the screen. But for some reason, it won't let me. It won't let me
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. But hey, y'all want to talk about the officiating? Man, the officiating been inconsistent all year. It's been real bad. Numerous players have called it out. Now, the question we got to ask ourselves, you got players and coaches calling it out every other game, sending stuff to the league, but you haven't heard Kathy Eagleberg, at least I haven't heard her address it at all during the season. So I don't know if she really care about it or if she just thinks it's just gonna go away, the problems that they're having. But I think to go into the future, they have to get this officiating to at least a consistent level because you got one player like we got up on the screen, Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso.
Right.
I just start with them. Camila barely gets calls at all, if any. And Angel started getting calls after she had to go ham in a press conference. And then after y'all seen Tyler Marsh starting to lose his stuff, and it took him 30 games before he got ejected. But
exactly.
One of them games, he was like, we got to the foul line like twice and a half. How does that happen? How does that happen when we are a paint big dominated team? It just doesn't make sense. But they just looked at him like, I don't know what to tell you, Tyler Marsh.
Right.
So go ahead.
So let me ask this question. I'm asking you this question, panel. Why do certain players appear to get away with more contact than others?
Well, I'll talk about one of our favorite girls because we call these games a lot, Chad. Asia Wilson gets she gets the whistle. She gets a consistent whistle. I know I've heard her complain before, but she gets a consistent whistle. I would say Stewie gets a consistent whistle. Some of that stuff you be looking at with Stewie, you be like, I don't know about that, Stewie. So I don't know if they want to make the rookies earn their dues.
Right.
And I guess you have to prove that you're a great player before you can start getting calls.
Right.
I don't understand how that's gonna work, because that's why I say about this new era. So many great players are coming in the future, and if you continue along that path, it can't be just great players that's getting the whistle.
Right.
Like I'll show the audience just a video of, what did I have? I had it at one point. Let me add it. Is this the one? Yeah. I'm trying to add it. Oh, let me go remove.
I'll remove one of my block.
Hold on.
My
I
block
got it.
and you can use it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's that. Is it that? No. Where my thing go? Maybe it's acting funny.
So while Sister Keisha look for that, back to the question at hand and the unfair treatment of players and why some players will get more of a whistle than the other. it's going to be solely based upon what? Who's producing the most. So when we look at and we talk about, we'll say the MVP candidates, right? Nafisa Collier and Asia Wilson. There's no way you're going to play a game and they don't get half the whistles. And I'm going to say that because you see it. It doesn't matter how hard or how soft they go through the lane. The refs are queued up. And I'm a firm believer in the fact that referees they have a conversation. They're told who and who not to blow the whistle on more than others. Why? It's a franchise thing. It's dealing with marketing, business. How often can you get these two fabulous players to the line so they can outshine those stats, right? They're consistently on the stat base. Now, I'm going to give it to them. They get it done regardless. They get it done. But the whistle calling for, let's say, Angel Reese, Camila Cardoso, because we had them up on the screen. So we had those two young ladies up. And when we talk about just the two of them and the lack of calls that they get on a game basis is outlandish. It's monotonous, right? To have a player, like you said a minute ago, for Angel to not get a call before she actually had to have a mini crash out and said keywords, and I quote her, "I'm tired of this shit. Y'all need to do something or else." Basically, she gonna go ham, right? So when she says she's tired of this shit, she don't mind. But when you're pulling a player out of the air by a wayside, and I know we've all seen the clips of that happening consistently for Angel, because they just can't stop her. She's unstoppable down there. I don't care who you are. You might get a few block shots off on her, right? But it's not too often, not an entire game, you're going to shut her down completely. So I don't mind a shot block here and there because she's only 6'3", and she's going up against 6'4" and taller players, but being down there in that post. So it's going to happen. For all of those that like to say, hey, Angel is, she got blocked 3 times in a row. So what? She never stopped fighting. But to not get the call in the midst of it because she's gotten hacked or somebody's pulling her by the waistline or undercutting her legs and pinning her down, that's a problem. And that causes issues where players are constantly getting hurt. But I'm going to let you jump back into your clip that you have.
Okay, hold on. Let me make this bigger for y'all.
I think Camila Cardoso is one of the most under-officiated bigs in the league. She is constantly being fouled at the rim on her finishes. I think Camila Cardoso is one of the most under-officiated bigs in the league. She is constantly being fouled at the rim on her finishes.
Now you hear the commentators calling it in real time, like
real time. In real time.
I mean, they clearly get her, but
right.
She don't. Camila barely goes to the line, even though most of the time she draws attention because she's in the paint. She's 6'7". You got to do all kind of stuff to stop her anyway. And the fact that she's not getting the call, and they know she's not going to say anything. Right. So that just kind of bolsters it for her. But that's when your coach is supposed to be your advocate. Now he tried to advocate, talking about Tyler Marsh. He tried to advocate. He did a crash out like Bro Claude be doing. He tried to crash out. He tried to go to the media and sit down and talk. And he talked a couple of times about he read off the numbers and nothing was done. So I asked y'all on the panel, what else can be done? Because it's clear that for whatever reason, these two players, especially Camila and Angel, why should you have to crash out to get a call though?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's been bad. It's been a bad.
It's very weird. It's very weird.
It's very weird. It's almost like somebody telling them not to do that. I hate to say that, but at the end of the day, if I brought it to your attention multiple times and you go into the next game and they do the same thing, I don't know what else the organization needs to do. To me, it has to go up even above Tyler Morse at some point. Like I need to talk to somebody in league officials. The officials need to be held accountable for their actions. What kills me about this whole thing is you have another counterpart in the NBA. It's not hard to get good refs.
It's really not. You have a ton of them. And I'm going to say this, and before we do let Brother Carr go after you're done, it's so many referees, right, that you can use from the college level. Yeah, I've even seen some referees that have coached some big time AAU tournaments, because you have to have the best of the best refs, right? Because you have the top key players in the country all playing against each other at the high school level. So to have trash referees come in there and call those games for some of those big tournaments, we say Nike puts on an amazing show on just about all of the tournaments that they do, along with Reebok. Reebok has come a long way. Reebok had some, but more so Adidas. Adidas has really big showcases as well. And so you have to have some top rated referees in those gyms to give the players the best calls that they can possibly give them, along with giving them some wiggle room to be able to play a little bit. Because when you're being scouted and recruited, you have to be able to have a little bit more showmanship. But they know when to make the calls and when not to make the calls. And I think that the referees in the W get lost in a sense where they forget where they are and what type of calls they're supposed to make. So, what you say, Bro Clark? Is he with us?
I don't know. I don't know what Bro Clark doing up there.
I'm here.
There you go.
Okay, so fun fact. So y'all know I'm very key on numbers and information. Asia Wilson, right. I mean the Fisher Collier. Okay, there go Jacob. My bad. There go Jacob. Y'all, hold on a second.
Sorry, Jacob. All right, Jacob. Welcome, Jacob. We see you.
Can you guys hear me now? Because I thought I did something wrong on this.
Oh yeah, we could hear you.
Okay,
we can hear you now.
Sorry,
you just got to leave it like
we can hear you loud and clear.
It won't let us switch.
Yeah,
it won't let us add a spot, so we're
doing good.
Like go ahead, Bro Clark.
Okay, so a fun fact was that Fisher Collier took 221 free throws in the 2025 WNBA season, making 197 of them from a free throw percentage of 89.1. Okay. Asia Wilson. Let's go to Asia Wilson. Asia Wilson, she took 288 free throws in the season of 2025 regular season. She made 246 at an 85.4% clip. Now, the most decorated player that's on the court in the WNBA is Breanna Stewart. Breanna Stewart has attempted 529 free throws during the 2025 WNBA season, making 461 of them for an 87.2% .2 free throw percentage.
Absolutely.
Even
That's
Asia
numbers correct.
and Fee has a different whistle than the most. Hey, mind you, she's the most decorated player, you guys, in the WNBA. She is trust me, hands down, I understand that. But we ain't gonna get away from the fact of what color she is. We ain't gonna get away from the fact of where she played. We ain't gonna get away from the fact of her being a fan favorite, even with the officials. We're not gonna pretend that that's
Are we
not
talking about Stewie?
Stewie, yes. 529 free throw attempts this year. Fun fact.
Fun fact.
Fun fact.
Fun fact.
Hold on, bro, Claude.
I have the numbers right here.
You know, Stewie been out a long time, so
Tony, right?
Yeah, she was out, but they're calculated it based on the game that she did play. So based on the games that she played, not weighing the ones that she did not, she is definitely at that 9.2. I'm sorry, 8.2.
But
yeah,
Asia Wilson has taken Breanna Stewart has attempted 6.7 free throw attempts a game. The person that has the most attempts in the league is Asia Wilson.
Wilson.
Yeah, no, I read that.
Yeah, he's saying that because she, since she's one of the, out of all that we're gonna speak on, right? What we've talked about so far, and we talk about your MVP candidates. Of course, Breanna's not in that candidacy this year because she's been out and she doesn't have numbers, right? But out of those two, along with some others that we're going to talk about, and Angel and Camilla being there in that number as well, of course, Asia has surpassed everybody with the 9.9 because she's going to get that whistle. That's why I say half the game, all of them are going to Asia, regardless. You could probably sneeze on her at some point, but if you're too close up on her or in her space, they're going to blow that whistle. But Breanna does have the 8.2, and that's based off of just the games that she played.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So what I'm saying is they pretty much, two superstars are pretty much getting the same thing.
Pretty much.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
no, that's what we're saying. We're saying that they're supremely different. Three superstars.
And guess who's 2 and 3?
Go ahead.
Kelsey Plum and De'Erica Hamby.
Really? Hey.
Kelsey Plum got 240 free throw attempts. De'Erica Hamby has 232 for the 2025 season. So Kelsey Plum complained. She got what she wanted, even though she kept complaining after. De'Erica Hamby didn't complain, but she's still getting a good whistle.
Yeah, but their numbers, they're getting the whistles, but they're still not getting as many as, so you'll look at the attempts, right? But Plum is only averaging a 5.8 this year as far as that free throw line. It's under, and game. That's pretty much. So basically, that's her complaint. When she went on and she said the same thing, I'm tired of this shit. Keywords for most of the players when they sit on that post interview and they go in there and they talk about the officiating. That's the main thing that they're talking about. They're not getting enough calls, but a lot of those from Plum will throw her body into people, and the refs just aren't going to call it. She grabbed their arms and interlock them in to get the calls. And of course, that's what you do as a player. So I'm not going to take anything away from her as a player or any guard. You can even almost, when Caitlin was playing before she went out, the same thing. Those are the things, the tangibles for guards Guards are supposed to do that. They're supposed to crowd your space. They're supposed to get in a rhythm or a flow or lock you up where they can get the call, so they can either get the and one or get to the free throw line. But no matter how many times they do that, the showcase of what they're doing, sometimes it just don't fly with the refs. So if they technically wanted to give them the whistle every time, Plum would probably be number one.
Yeah. And I was gonna say, even with that, Plum is still probably getting more than the rest of the guards.
Oh yeah,
like number 2 in attempts per game. So
absolutely.
If you compare her, it's almost lending. What I'm saying is, it's lending to the argument of it's not really who that person is. Whether it's not about color, none of that is what I'm saying. What
Stardom.
I'm saying is
Right.
It has to do with stardom. Plum is
Stardom.
a star.
It's stardom.
They have established
I threw
her
that
as a
jab
star.
in there. I threw that jab in there on purpose.
I know you did.
She's a
I know
star.
you did, little
She's gonna
booger.
get the whistle. Asia is a star. She's gonna get the whistle.
Right.
The Erica Hamby, Brianna Stewart is third, and from whatever attempts per game, but by the attempts per game, but everybody else is getting crumbs.
Yeah, they are. Jacob, what you say?
Now I tell you one thing that's shocking to me is
What's that?
on this. Is not in this top 3. But go ahead, Jacob.
Oh no, I was looking at the free throw attempts per game because I think Tulip said that Angel was in the top 3 for something in free throws. So while you guys were talking, I was just looking it up.
No, Angel has 172.
Yeah, she's
not the top 3.
Cadosa's the last, and she's right before Cadosa.
She's 100. Listen, she's 172 free throws. She only, she's 100 away from all of these people that we. Exactly. She 100 attempts away from all of those people that we just brought up, and then of course let's not talk about Camilla because she only been to the free throw line 84 times.
Camilla's thing is really bad.
It's super bad. She only been 84 times. She's one of the biggest people in the WNBA, and they're literally hanging on her arms, her shoulders, her back, literally. Yes. And she only been to the line 84 times.
That's at a 2.7%, and that's god awful.
That's abysmal.
Disgusting.
That's god awful. These are the things that I'm glad I wanted to bring this up, because the breakdown of what these bigs are going through.
Be right back.
And we'll I got you. And we'll let you finish when you get back. I know we cut you off, Bro Claude. But when we talk about these players and these big names, it kills me to see this, right? Because we talk about, well, the Sky isn't good. They're not a good team. They're trash. They're whatever names we want to call them at this point, because they're not producing. But you cannot produce when your key players and star players on the team aren't getting a whistle fairly. It's unjust that some, just because the namesake gets more whistles and more calls based on, I don't care if you're a rookie versus the best player in the world, like Asia is, right? The calls should be made the same in an instance. Of course, we know that that's not going to happen, because if that were to happen, we would be in a perfect world, and we are not in a perfect world, as we know. But go ahead, Jacob. I'm sorry I cut you off.
Go ahead. I'm going to share this so Jacob could see. Right quick, hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, he go. Let me just move us to the side just for God damn. Okay. This thing gets on my nerve. How can I delete this? Jeez. Okay. Never mind. I don't know what's going on with that. Hold on. What the hell? Oh, let's try this. Okay.
Yeah.
I can barely see it though. Is it blurry for y'all?
Yeah, it's blurry.
Yes, a little blurry.
Why is it blurry? Interesting. I don't know.
Let's see.
I
Yes,
don't know
but
why it's blowing.
want to read it off?
Never
Cuz?
mind. Yeah, I'll read it off because I don't know what's going on with this system
Yeah, because
today.
I look
But
with my
anyway,
keen eye and be like, I can't
yeah.
see. Y'all know I have squinty eyes anyway, so
So
I'm not
I'll
a.
read it up. I'll read it off before Jacob goes. But Asia 8.3 attempts per game. Kelsey Plum 6.1. Erica Hamlin 7.4. Alicia Gray 5.9. Brittany Sykes 4.5. Brianna Stewart 6 per game. Tina Charles 6 per game. Kelsey Mitchell 7.2 a game. Skylar Diggins 5.3.
That's insane.
Satu Sabali 5.3. You know,
And they're all get more calls than Camila Cardoso. And
yeah,
she's one of the
Camilla is
tallest
like,
men in the league.
oh Lord, I don't even see Camilla on this list. That is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
She's not even on this list, so we're gonna move on from that.
Yeah. All
They
right,
only
Jacob.
did the top. Look, they only did the top 30, and she didn't make the top 30.
And that's crazy. That's crazy.
So this is what this is. So this is what we at. Let me tell y'all, I want to really bring that to light because we talk, certain ones of us talk about Camilla, talk, say what it is. But how frustrating can it be for a player to be playing?
Is connected successfully.
Thank you. How frustrating can it be for a player to play this game and do whatever? Yes, you got to fight on. Yes, you are gonna get cheers from Angel to say, "Girl, don't worry about it. I know they're hanging off you and they not." She's the soul of discouragement. Let's not keep it a buck. We know she's softer than Angel. We know that she's not as tough as Angel. We grow out, we go and we cry out for Angel when it comes to her fouls. But we have to keep it a buck. Camilla and Angel not getting the whistles. But how discouraging. Yeah, we talk about how big she is and all of that bullshit. But how discouraging could it be? Well, why will she be so aggressive and get herself hurt and taken out when there's no whistles being called?
Right.
What?
That's part of the show.
That's part of the show.
This is my problem with K-Sap and Duvall. I said the goddamn name. This girl, goddamn it, gets beat up every goddamn game, and we see it. But we don't sit there and stand for the right thing. This girl gets her ass kicked every time. She got marks on her eyes right now. She got a scar on her face right the hell now.
Yep.
If we gonna keep it a buck, we gonna keep it a buck across the motherfucking board. Camilla Cardoso gets her ass kicked. Not giving no excuses. Yes, you do have to be tough. You know what league you in. You know you're gonna get your ass beat. But god damn. Do y'all see the disparity in this? Could you see it? Would you let that shit be you? Your ass would be kicked out the goddamn league because you'll be sitting there and labeled as a crybaby for one. Two, you might be the B ass. You might still off a B with some of y'all that's in this goddamn chat. You might not even be in the mother sucking league. So don't be talking about, oh, she a professional. But well, apply that shit to you. And somebody poking you in your eye, pulling you on your arm, slapping you on your hands and your wrists, knocking your ass down. We done seen Camilla, me and Keisha be called the game. We was like, get your big ass up, Camilla, what's going on? But in the meanwhile, she done got up, knocked on her damn ass, and that's a big ass girl with girth.
That's a big girl. That's a big girl.
We need to cut that shit out, man. We got to cut this shit out. It's the referees is fucking horrible. And I don't like to use this name, but I hated the referees this year.
Yeah.
Literally hated the way that they called
awful.
And the ones that they picked for this year's league. They went out to the fucking dumpster, Tony and Keisha. They went and said, oh, this is where the rats hang at. This trash can got the most rats around it. So let's get everybody around this trash can, this dumpster fire, this dumpster juice, as Tony would call it, this bullshit ass clown motherfucking outfit, and bring them in and call the games.
Call the games. Your job is to call the games.
Welcome
That's what
to
you're
the
getting paid
Crash
for.
Out Room on Tony's fucking show. Because goddamn it, that is some bullshit, Sister Keisha, Brother Jacob. I don't like when it's unfair disparity. And we know that the calls that is being done on most of these rookies are not fair. But Camila Cardoso, you got a goddamn 6'7" girl, Keisha, that 84 times.
Yes. Sorry. I'm going to go ahead and let you finish.
I'm so fucking hot, guys.
I know you hot like fish.
And I'm frustrated because y'all know I'm a Camila Cardoso advocate.
Yes.
Y'all know why. Just like with Asia, you know why. But I mean, goddamn, I'm not being soft and tender about this shit. The girl getting her ass kicked. And it's not fucking fair.
Nope.
And then we got weak ass, punk ass, silent ass Tyler Marsh at the end of the motherfucker. You got 4 seconds of a goddamn season left, and you want to stand your bitch ass up and talk about what the fuck you want to get thrown out the game with a half a second left in the goddamn season.
Right. Like that matters.
Smoke and mirrors, like K-Sap said. Smoke and
like
mirrors,
that matters.
Keisha.
Right.
That does not. He's trying to save his goddamn job. Because ain't no damn way you gonna tell me that this girl only got fouled and went to the free throw line 84 times in a 42-game season?
In a
44-game season? No, man, I'm done. I'm done. I land. Sorry about that, Tony.
Real quick. Hey, no, you good. You good. Hey, that's what we're here for. Speak it out. Real quick, want to give a super chat. You want to go ahead and hit our little new chime? All right. Hey, I know y'all like that. Hey, thanks for the super chat there, Dreamtime 211. Appreciate that. $4.99.
Appreciate it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. We appreciate it. I was waiting for that alarm, bro, Claude. They was waiting for it. They was waiting for you to sound off. This indeed, in fact, deserves those sound offs, because when we start talking about individual players and how they're being treated and the way that things are going amongst these players in the league, and how some will get more favoritism than other. You know, favoritism is definitely much so. We've seen it all in the news this week when it came to Angel Reese and her comments that she made, last week rather, and it spilled over into this week, and how things have played out in regards to that. And I say that to say this, is so many players that have said so many things in the media, including Caitlin Clark, in reference to her teammates, and there was no repercussions for those incidents that has happened. But before I get off into that portion, and I'm not jumping all over the place, Jacob, go ahead.
So basically from off of this title that I'm saying, Camilo Cardoso is only averaging 3.4 free throws as a 6'7" big. Or she's shooting more than 3 free throws a game, but not exactly 4 because 3.4 doesn't total round up yet. That is atrocious as a 6'7" big. Maybe because like she's not going strong enough, I don't know, or the rest are just complete dog shit. And I believe it's more of the second one because Camilo Cardoso is living in the paint 24/7 and only averaging 3.4 free throws a game. Yeah, it's more of the ref issue at this point. And
right.
I saw I think it was Tulip that said that Camilo's gonna have to speak up. Tulip, let me tell you this. Camilla's not going to speak up. You even heard her in the press conference with Angel. She said she's just here for moral support. She doesn't want to answer any questions or call people out. So we all know she's not going to do that. So basically, we're just going to have to wait for the refs to call the free throw for Camilla because she's not going to speak up.
I just need her to crash out one time. Just crash out one time. You see it in spurts where she'll cuss a player out and tell, there ain't no MF foul. Oh, stop your whining. Oh, stop complaining. You fouled me, right? I want to see her one day, Keisha.
Girl, Camilla one of them people.
Mine.
No. Camilla one of them people, when she crashed out, the world got to burn. I'm telling you. She's going to crash all the way out.
Yes, because I don't think she'll know how to harness it in once she gets started. Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So riddle me this, right? So we're talking about.
It's always
we haven't even gotten to.
It's some quiet.
I know it's always
the silent killers.
It's always the silent killers. So we hadn't even touched on Thomas, right? But Thomas is another one. But before we start touching up on the rest of these players, there's so many of them that we can name that are key players. And just real quick, if we want to just kind of throw some of their slides up there so our chat can kind of take a look at this. We know that she has had such a phenomenal run. And we know that whenever she want to get a bucket, where's she going to go? She's going to go to her mighty get to the cup move every single time. And she's going to make you foul her. But even she has not gotten as many as I thought she would have gotten this year while averaging all of these triple doubles. But she has a big name. And she's also one of those that's just silent. That's why I said, let's cue her up, because she's too is just like Camilla. She don't say very much. She's a person of few words. And as a person of few words, you know, the only time she's going to say something is like, are you crazy? She'll get that waving of the hand. Everybody know her signature. Waving of the hand. Get out of here. Get out of here. What you talking about? I mean, I give you some other choice words, but yeah.
She's only attempted 167 this season.
Yes.
God damn.
Yes.
God damn, with a triple
double.
With triple doubles up the wazoo.
That's it for AT, and AT handles the ball more than anybody in the W.
In the whole WNBA.
Like she's a point guard, right?
Right. But
exactly.
Hey,
has a point forward.
You know they had that narrative about Paige Beckers, right? Paige Beckers only attempted 149.
Yeah. That's another one. 149, and she stayed going to the cup. She stayed getting
you know they had this narrative out here that Paige Becker has had a special with.
She doesn't. We know that.
Yeah.
Right. Right, Jacob. Tell them they're Apollo lie. You Apollo lie. You Apollo lie if she gets a whistle.
And wait, can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, shoot for it.
And I think, and going back to your point, Tony, about Alyssa Thomas, you said she's not getting as much free throw that you think she is, because I think because she's too strong that she's bulldozing everybody that they have to call offensive fouls. And also, go ahead. Sorry.
No. I just reiterate. I say, yeah, she's busting them off their block.
Yeah.
Do me a favor. I wanna, and this is probably gonna confuse some people, but look up AB's for Aaliyah Boston free throws real quick for me. Just look up that.
I can do that.
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, look up Aaliyah. I actually forgot about Aaliyah
I'm
Boston there
actually
for a
interested.
second.
Let me see.
I'm interested too. Give us Aaliyah Boston for sure.
What a good show, Tony. You finally did something right.
Hey, man, I'm learning from the best with your crazy ass.
She's only had 147 this year, Jacob.
Wow.
Yeah, that's another one.
And that's still more than Camilla.
Damn. Yeah, still more than Camilla. Still more than Camilla. But I'm glad you brought her up because you know why? She has been very quiet. She's been very quiet, and that's not like her, right? She's usually a noisemaker down in the paint. And when I'm saying quiet, she's not doing her thing down there as we would normally see her do. Yes, she's averaging a pretty good amount of triple doubles, but she's still been very quiet. She's not as active as she was in year one. Year two, she had to figure it out because CeCe came in the league. This is year 3 for her, right? Mm-hmm. So where are you, Boston? I need to see more of you. I need to see more of your production. She is considered a beast down in the post. So I would like to see her even step up to where she was her rookie year. Her rookie year, there was not enough you could say about her, and there was not a time where the anybody was playing or the tube was on, is what I'm trying to say. The TV's on or the tube on, wherever you're watching it, where you did not hear a conversation about AB. And I would like to see her get back to that player she was and not be reserved. And that's that too, that plays into that favoritism narrative. Just because we have someone on our team of a caliber or of stature, media-wise, we can't let them define or take away our game of define who we are, or the type of player that we are. And that's one of the things that I love about Angel, because Angel do not let anybody define her. She doesn't allow them to dictate her narrative. It's always going to be done. Critiquing of players will happen 24/7 all the time. But it's who you are that will determine your outcome. Yes, she's taking some vitriol right now. Yes, she's going through some turmoils with other people saying certain things about her. But I'm going to tell you what, this young lady on the rise is a force to be reckoned with, and we will see it as she continue to play in this league and beyond, right? But back to the next question that falls in line with this. Tell me, panel, and we'll go one by one. Are the rookies and the young players, which are the sophomores, held to a stricter standard than the veterans and the all-stars in the W? Go ahead, Keisha.
Say that one more time.
Are the rookies and sophomores, which are the younger players, held to a stricter standard than the veterans in the league? And I would say not all veterans. I would say the all-star type veterans, like your Nafisa Colliers, your Stewies, your Asia Wilsons, and any other big that's out there, your Tina Charles, and so on. There go Fifi.
I'm gonna say, damn.
It's a tricky question. It's a tricky question.
Okay, chat. You get pissed, I don't care. You know, I'm
tricky question.
It's tricky. I'm gonna say yes. The young players are, because they let these veterans get away with a lot of stuff. Tony, and they
don't let me put you in a trick bag.
No, I'm not in one, because they'll throw these young players out the league quick, faster than a herd. Not give them a chance. Don't try to develop them. Don't even put them in the game before they even cut them. I think Bree Hall came just to sit there on the bench and look, and then she's been on 2 teams, I think, and I ain't seen her play. Whereas you'll have a veteran sitting on the bench providing little value, and they stay the whole. I'll give an example. And I don't want to cast no aspersions on this player. So chat, please Please don't come for me. But I'm just gonna tell you how I see it. You have to play, and I know she was a good player at one time. So let's just start there. But you have a player like Bree Turner.
Uh-huh.
She sticks on a W roster. Okay. All
Okay.
this new talent that came in. I'm gonna ask y'all something. Is most of these girls better than her?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
But they get cut. And Bree Turner gets a full year and maybe come in 2 or 3 minutes. Stephanie White, because the W coaches value the experience
Right.
over trying to teach them. They don't want to have to teach a person to be a pro. They'd rather go get somebody that's already been a pro and they can just plug them in. But they don't sometimes take advantage of the raw talent that comes into the league. And if they can't get that raw talent to show up right away,
Right.
a lot of those players. So in order to the W is one of these places. Once you in and you establish, you usually stay. But if you don't get in, you might not stay. Does that
Yeah,
make
you can't
sense,
get in the
chat?
club. You can't get in the club.
Yeah. Yeah. Once you get in the club, once you get in the players club, you
Once
in.
you get in the club.
But we might have you outside for a while, and then we might
Yeah.
just turn you away. You
Exactly.
might stand there with
Exactly.
the bouncer talking, and we listening to you, and we like, no, come back tomorrow, come back tomorrow. That's how the
Exactly.
young players go. So right now, the way this is going right now, and I hate to say this, but the way this is going right now is now these young players are getting smarter. We got the Angels, we got the Camillas, we got the Pages, we got the Jujus coming. Now they
Yeah.
coming in smarter because they coming in with fanfare to help bolster. You can't just be cutting us just left and right. We got a fan base.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think they had that available to them before
They haven't.
because a lot of these coaches have been stuck in their ways and just was because guys, we've seen veterans on teams and we like, do they have something on the coach? Do they have something on the CEO? Because I'm not understanding
Right.
why they on there. Think about the Chicago Sky. We had Mo Jeff all that time, and they finally had to cut her in the middle of the
Horrible.
season. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
You
when
held it too
everybody
long.
when everybody could see that maybe she was done,
Yep.
it's almost like they
Absolutely.
don't hold the veteran players to the same standard as they hold maybe your first 3 or 4 years. And heaven forbid, if you become a journeyman in the WNBA, you are forever in that role. Look at Odyssey
Right.
Sims.
Right.
You
Odyssey
know.
have been on so many teams. It's unreal.
So
But
I think that's so. I'm gonna say yes. It's easier for the veterans than it is for the new players.
okay. All right, Jacob.
I land.
Okay, so Keisha already kind of said it. Tulip already said it, but I'm just gonna say the same thing they're gonna say here. You asked they're more stricter, right? That's the
Yep.
question you asked, Tony. Okay,
Yep.
so I'm gonna say yes because they're also under a lot of. I would say they're under a lot of pressure. They're under a lot of pressure as well because you got Caitlyn, you got Paige, you have people saying, oh, Caitlyn's gonna be the best ever, oh, Paige's gonna be the best ever. They're holding Angel Reese to a high standard, and like Keisha said about Juju and Hannah, all of them coming in the next few years, they're gonna be held to a higher standard. So it's like,
Right.
yeah, they're under more pressure and a lot stricter. They're not. They don't care about these vets. A lot of these people don't care about these vets. They just care about the people that are coming in. So they're going to hold
Right.
them to a higher standard. And if they don't meet that expectation, they're going to fail. So, yeah, it is more stricter.
Okay. All
I
right.
like that. That's a good
Yep.
perspective.
That was Absolutely. A very good perspective. Before I get to you, Brother Clark, hey, hit that, cue it up. We got a super chat.
He be over there sleeping. Sleep at the
Shut up, you minion.
All right. Thank you. There's another one. I appreciate you. Dreamtime, you are on it. Thank you for the $4.99. That's your second one of the day. I appreciate you. Love, much love. Tony and Keisha, speaking truth. Appreciate that. Salute to you. All right, Bro Clark. Well, before you go, I'm gonna say, let me give my little spiel before we're gonna let the crash out man do his thing, because sometimes that old bucket can be a little bit long-winded. So now I totally agree with you, Jacob. Absolutely, right? They're held to a higher standard in regards because of their media presence. Like you said, they're coming in with the fan base. They have it all.
Yes.
And I think one of the podcasters, we talked last night, I saw a clip and I should have pulled that one up, and I'll have that later, because we are going to come back on. Me and my team, we're going to figure out something. We're coming back on. We're going to be on at least 2 or 3 times today, guys. So Keisha and Bro Clark, be ready. So don't be slapping the table. With that being said, they are held to a higher standard. I can hear you over there because your mouse, we can hear you clicking. Yeah, I even heard you sigh. Stop sighing over there. So, yes, it's because of the huge fan base that they have, right? So, and the expectations for them coming in from their fan base is they want to see them, just like the ones that are coming in, like Jacob said, the Jujus and the Izzies and all those individuals that's going to come in, Flage, and you name them. As they all come in, they're going to come with their own fan base. They're going to come with the media presence. And it's like that from the veterans, because the veterans just did not have the media power that the younger players have. And so they're held to such a different standard in what they say, how they move, even how they breathe. They can't even turn their head or make gestures with their eyes without someone having a calculated decision as to why, or reason as to why they've done that, right? They can't just simply be themselves, because it's just like being on Twitch. You're streaming all day long. So anything that you do is scrutinized in any way, form, or fashion, or either praised. There's no in between for those players, right? So we'll utilize, real quick, Caitlin Clark, for example. Caitlin doesn't say very much, but when she says something, she said calculated. It's calculated, right? And it's doing media presence, doing post-presence move in the media. Now you'll see her do little things within the realm of the game, and it's okay, because of how her media presence is and what everyone expects from the league to give her. Not she earned, but what they expect to give her, and how everyone's supposed to praise everything that she does. Now you take Angel opposite, because again, how she came in with the media presence of the vitriol that she got from college. Now we're here in the pros, and it continues. You would have hoped that it would get better, and we're still going to continue to hope that it gets better throughout her years in the W. But whether it does or it doesn't, it's based on the media presence and what they expect, the expectations of them, and all of them coming now into the W, which they did not have before. They had fanfare, they had fan favorites, and they fill some seats. But with it being so broad now and so open, it's easier now for that to take place. So they're going to be held to a higher standard, because the old regime, and I'm going to say it like that, and I don't care who don't like it. It could be anybody from the league. I don't care. At the end of the day, those veterans now have to put themselves in the wave of the younger players, put themselves out there, TikTok, YouTube, whatever it is that they're doing. And this is how they're going to build their brands moving forward. Nobody's going to give them anything. They have to earn it, and they have to go get it, just like these younger ones did. It's just that they had a better and easier road to get to it than our veterans. And I'll land there. All right, for the clock.
Is it a different standard?
Yes.
I don't fucking understand why nobody understands that this organization or this league is trash. This is a trash can league. Unrivaled. Has surpassed this goddamn trash can of a league in 2 years or season, 1 full year. With a smaller gym in 6, now 8 teams. They cater to all of the fucking young players. All this summer, they had the younglings over doing their. Did y'all know that they were doing a developmental situation with the young people over the goddamn summer with Unrivaled? They didn't have to do that.
They didn't have to.
They had
I commend them.
They had counseling going on. They had counseling classes showing them how to be able to come into the WNBA, what to say, how to do in this developmental league.
Yes.
They showing the goddamn rookies, well, the college kids, when they come into the W, they showing them what is to be expected and what they have to do. God damn, this is such a shit can. This is such a shit can. On the other means, Angel had to figure it out. Camilla had to figure it out. God damn it, the program wasn't there yet for Haley or Maddie or any of the other rookies that's in the game. Sanaa Rivers, I'm sure the youngins that's here outside of Paige, because Paige is a little bit more polished because she's older. She's the same age.
Right.
She's older than Angel.
Yep.
But goddamn, like, is it a difference? Sure, it's a fucking difference. Is it a different standard? Sure, it is a different standard. But they holding a standard to these younglings that they don't even stand on to develop these young people.
That's right. That's absolutely right.
They don't have a standard of what they need to do to help the young people get along in the WNBA. For instance, most of the coaches in the WNBA don't like rookies, Tyler Marsh.
Sure don't.
Well, he's a bum, so.
Cheryl Reed.
There you go, Jacob.
Cheryl Reed. But he learned from Becky Hammond.
Yeah, Becky don't like them.
They don't like rookies.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't like have a tolerance for rookie mistakes. I think that that's bullshit. We can see that our rookies can blossom if only they was let go. You got them over there in the Mystics. 2 All-Stars. How did lightning strike? Camilla and Angel weren't All-Stars last year together. But the Mystics let their young ones go. The younglings let them soar. And they got two rookies that were All-Stars in the All-Star game. It's a disparity that just don't happen like that. and they're gatekeeping and stopping these young people from taking the reins from the old. And this is what I was talking about and alluding to yesterday, Sister Tony. They're in the way from the old and the young with this Courtney Vandersloot bullshit. With the Courtney Vandersloot, sit your $5 ass, get the hell out, go to the retirement home. I don't know what the fuck to do, but to tell you, we don't want you to play for Chicago. I'm sorry,
bro. Lord.
You said go to the.
Keisha, I know, boss. I know that the other boss don't want me to say the shit, but
wheelchair. You said wheelchair, brother. Go to the other boss.
Not bro, Cleveland.
Bree Turner, what the fuck use is Bree Turner? Why is she on somebody's roster? Come on, keep it a buck with me. Why?
I did. I kept it a buck. I was just respectful. That's all.
We just wanted to know, right? Man, old folks are bald. All I see is a wheelchair in my head. I
don't want to make it. You know why I say that, bro, Claude?
Y'all gonna make me pop a fucking gasket.
I don't want to make it seem like older players can't play because some of them can still
I'm not
play.
Saying that. I'm not
but
saying
you know what
that,
I'm saying.
Dana
I don't want to
Taurasi
get that impression.
LeBron James did fuck this shit up. I'm just being honest with you. How the
Tina
fuck
Charles
you think
still giving people the business?
Bron is, but everybody thinks that is him. He's a phenomenon.
Right.
Dana Taurasi is a phenomenon. I said that they didn't fuck people up.
Right. You got it, bro.
So now all of these people think that they can do what these irregular. Dana Taurasi wasn't normal. She could still play and get 15 points this year.
She was a different breed.
Yeah.
It was a
she
different
can
breed.
Still play right now, probably.
Durable.
Yeah.
She can play right the fuck now. I guarantee you that. Not no goddamn Courtney Vandersloot. What are we talking about right now?
What he said.
Like, what are we doing? Seriously.
Inquiring
why
minds.
These veterans on these teams that's sucking up goddamn air? Why? Why would you even? I mean, seriously. I'm not gonna call these people out because I know they watch the show. So I'm gonna be real. But Bree Turner, I don't give a goddamn. Go sit the fuck down somewhere. Goddamn. Like seriously.
Man.
Rebecca Allen, go sit. Hey, don't nobody want no 0 and 2 points. Go get your back healed. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Go get some healing. Sit out a year. I don't know.
Everybody needs to be held to the same standard, bro, Clark. That's what we talking about. Like, if a first or second year player was putting up the points that Rebecca Allen was putting up, they'd be at the house.
They'd be at the house. What are we doing here? I mean, what are we doing? The young people are ready. They're ready to take the league to the next level. And these guards, these old heads that's in the way of these youngins, stopping them from being successful. I'm just keeping it a buck. And they on every single team. They on every single team. Outside of maybe Washington Valkyries. Except for maybe the Valkyries. You know, NECA is a phenomenon, okay? NECA is. I'm not talking about NECA.
Yeah, she can still play. Yeah.
NECA could still play.
Yes.
I'm not even talking about Skylar Dickens. She can still play.
Yeah, she can still play.
Yeah, she can play.
Skylar's a crash.
But Lexi Brown need to go to go sit. She had a 7 years. She did whatever. She's not. Lexi Brown is no reason to be in the fucking WNBA. Why?
She trash.
Trash.
Right. I'm with you, Jacob.
Trash. He said trash.
What are we doing?
She taking somebody's spot. That like why? You know what I'm saying, Sister Keisha? I'm not being mean.
Yeah.
I'm not.
No.
Because Erica Wheeler is having one of her greatest seasons that she's played, but she been set on all last year.
Yep.
She was set on. Erica Wheeler been Erica Wheeler. Everybody's surprised. Erica Wheeler been Erica Wheeler. We understand but she's a wily old veteran that can get it done. She could get it done. I ain't talking about them.
But and they ready. No, what I'm saying is Chris Desires tried to tell them, and they ridiculed Chris Desires. That fan base, what Erica Wheeler doing on the roster? Because she can play. That's why Chris Desires had her on the roster.
I don't know why people.
I mean, DeWanna Bonner, much respect. I appreciate you, DeWanna Bonner, for the 15 years that you've been in the league. I appreciate DeWanna Bonner. She can play somewhat, okay, but it's others that can contribute.
She's going into the twilight. You right?
Yes. Yes.
Come on, man. I'm not hating on DeWanna Bonner. Shoot where she wanna. Y'all know I love that girl. Y'all know that. But I mean seriously. Yeah. Seriously. Why are you taking up space? Move the fuck on. But I know you want this CBA money, so you gonna be here doing the motherfucking Harlem Shake. I don't fucking know what to tell you.
Now,
I know.
I do agree with Tulip. I do believe DB can still play though. But I get where you're coming from, Bro Clark.
Come on, it's people. Stop it. It's people right now that's a dead-ass shot that's sitting on the couch right now that can produce 9.2 points a game. That's what our average is this year. No matter what you're talking about.
Right.
Yeah, I got you.
Why the youngins? Lindsay Allen, go
I'm
the
with
fuck
you, bro. You
home
know me.
and sit the fuck down.
You see my
Tina
face,
Charles, right? Tina Charles, please, I know you great. When you get to number 15, baby, I hope you get some of the CBA. I want her to get some of the CBA money.
She anomaly.
I do. Tina Charles is one of the bigs that is great that could probably play 20
Not too
years.
much.
She could play 20 years. No, listen. She could play 20 years.
Not too much.
So I'm not saying people like Tina Charles. She can play 20 years. Listen to what I'm saying, Keisha. Tina Charles, Nneka Ogwumike, those vets can play. They are producing 16 and 17 points a game. But when you got motherfuckers that's doing these single digits, stay the fuck home, please.
Yeah.
Seriously. It's kids that can do the single digits.
You heard what he said.
I'll let you.
And he said what he said.
I said what the fuck I said.
He said what the hell he said.
Tina Charles is producing. It ain't like what I'm talking about.
So,
bro, Clark.
I'm just confused.
I
was trying not to put people's names out there. I'm just saying it's people that's been in the league 10 years and only averaging 6 points. What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, what are we doing? Hey, y'all, go ahead real quick. Everyone, please, if you're in the chat, go ahead and hit that like button. Go to everybody's channel, hit the like button.
I don't want the chat to be going crazy on me, Sister Tony. I don't want your chat to be going and
boss snuck up in here.
Yeah, I don't want the boss to be You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna
Duval
keep it a buck.
Duval snuck up in here.
Duval, you stuck in it. Duval, where you come from? You little snake in the grass. Where you come from?
First of all, bro, Claude don't know how to shut the fuck up when royalties in the building. You know who they can't see. You know when they see me, they get excited, their ears get perked up, they drink an extra glass of wine, and they run their hands together like Birdman. What the fuck you talking about? Shut the fuck up, let me talk.
Don't talk to me next to the toilet stool, brother. I mean, dang, you just snuck away and you back to the toilet stool. Now you trying to talk
slipped in here like a thief at night.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? They getting kind of juicy up in here. Let me talk for a second.
Yeah, okay.
A little something.
Oh,
now,
I'm
I ain't finna crash out because, you know, they using me.
Well, first you got to talk. Well, first, do you know the question? Because Bro Claw,
talking about people who played too long, like Rat Face on Vandersloot. You know what I'm saying? I told you she should work at Chuck E. Cheese at the Rat instead of working at, you know, Chicago Sky as a basketball player. She no longer can play at a high level. Now, if she want to come off the bench, that's cool. If she want to be the Sky mascot, that's cool. But you should be on the goddamn team. It's Angels team. Don't try to crash it out about this shit. Lakeisha, let me talk. I know you the boss, but let me talk. It's my time to shine, Lakeisha. You know
I'm the boss on this one. Go ahead on.
You know who they paid to see, Lakeisha. You stop interrupting me like you know what I'm talking about. Now let's get this all straight. Now you know these old players they can't play. But you know, say someone need to get the AARP filled out, and you know, say get some health insurance because they might get hurt just walking through the government at the same time. They just need to come off the bench. They can't be starters. Just bring their ass off the bench, have 5 minutes of the game, you know what I'm saying, and do a video tribute. You know what I'm saying? But they talking about playing basketball, we ain't doing that shit no more. This is young man's game. You know what I'm saying? They don't drink the vitamin D. They got to drink the prune juice. You know what I'm saying? They got to have the sea moss. You know, Brokaw make a lot of sea moss. He made salmon sauce with that sea moss, and he turned light skin. You know what I'm saying? So that sea moss good. It do some good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So if you get that sea moss in you, and you get some vitamin D, you know what I'm saying, drink some milk, you know what I'm saying, you'll be all right. You might can play a little bit. But if you don't do that, sit your ass down, you know what I'm saying? Because it's Angels team, you know what I'm saying? It's the young man time. It's the young women time. It's Caitlin Clark time. It's Kiki Afrin time. You know what I'm saying? It's on Sonny Citron time.
Citron,
you know,
yeah.
I said Sonny Citron, goddammit. You know what time it ain't? It ain't Jeff P time. He need to shut the fuck up, move out the way, and move around because he don't know how to do shit right. He already cost us Sony Citron, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? He know what he's doing. He give us Ariel Atkins, who, you know what I'm saying, who more bipolar than a person in the nursery home. You know what I'm saying? That's wrong. You know what I'm saying? He got to get mad at Angel, acting like, you know what I'm saying, her feelings fucking hurt. My feelings fucking hurt for the way you played. You know what I'm saying? How the way you play, we could have got Kenny Carter drunk out of Mexico, and we would have got nothing out of that. So fuck you, Ariel Atkins. Don't get mad at Angel talking about, you know what I'm saying, you support the team's decision to suspend her like you the franchise player. You set the fuck up. Suspend your goddamn self for your play that you had done.
Drunk Santa
titties. You disappoint us every goddamn day and every goddamn game. We don't like you anymore, Ariel Atkins. What you got to say, bro, Clark? What you got to say while you interrupting me? You don't interrupt the teacher while you talking. You don't interrupt the preacher while you preaching. So you know what? Since you got something to say the shit so I can catch my breath. God damn it.
I thought I was on mute.
Nah, I ain't on no mute.
It's all you. It's all you.
You don't interrupt the teacher. You know who the chat came to see. You know who the chat came to see. Now, you know what? I got to talk to the chat. If your mama in the chat, I got to talk to you. I'm tired of y'all getting a little sensitive about me talking about Camilla. Let me tell y'all something about Camilla. Camilla, stop being silent. You know, say you're the second untouchable player on this team. Like I said, if you can't talk English, give you an interpreter like Sammy Sosa, and you let that person speak for you. But you let them know, hey, if you got a problem with Angel, you got a problem with me. If you got a problem with me, fuck all of you. That's what Camilla need to tell them. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't telling them shit and you just being quiet wearing Vandersloot shirt and y'all doing your little goofy ass poses together, I'm gonna feel like you're on the other side, Camilla, and I'm gonna roast your ass. You know I'm gonna roast you. So you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Camilla, pick a side. I know you love Angel, but you can't love both. You gotta have one or the other. Nicki Minaj will tell you gotta have one or the other. You either like Nicki or like Cardi. You can't like both. Hell no. We don't do that shit over here. You gotta pick a side, Camilla. So y'all getting sensitive in the chat about this Camilla situation. fuck y'all getting sister in the chat. Camilla need to pick a side because at the end of the day, this is a cold war. Go watch the video because the video real
but
good.
we wasn't talking about that, Duval.
I'm just saying. I read the comments. I got a little trigger, so I had to address that.
Yeah, you did. You got triggered.
Yeah, I got
hold on. Let's get the money, man. Let's get the money. Duval, bring it back. Bring it. Bring it back. Bring that beat back. We talking about Camilla not receiving the fouls that is supposed to be given, and the youngins not getting this is stricter on them, not getting a fair handshake in the system of the WNBA. What the fuck is you talking about?
Yes,
I had read the comments of the video. I had read the comments of the video, and I had to dress in the chat. I had to get that off real quick.
Okay, you got it off. Okay,
all right, now I was gonna get back around to the topic at hand, but sometimes I go upstairs and address what I need to address. You don't interrupt the preacher. Sometimes the preacher he'll preach the word, but then
you got bipolar and Tourette syndrome. God damn it!
God damn it! You know what I'm saying? This is wrong with you, bro, Claude. See, you got to run the show. And see, you already know what? We're finna go behind the curtain. Chat, let me talk to you, Chat. See, bro, Claude acting the way he acting because he already jealous of me. Because I'm King Crash Shot. You know what I'm saying? The chat like me better. You know what I'm saying? They checking me better. You know what I'm saying? So he try to one up me because you know what I'm saying? He can't. You know what I'm saying? He can't go after me. Like I said, I put on a good show. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Steve Harvey can't go before Bernie Mac. You know what I'm saying? Because if Steve Harvey go before Bernie Mac will show the house down. That's why Bernie Mac go last. See, I need to go last, so you know what I'm saying? So Bro Cloud won't get in this feeling. So anyway, let's talk about the top of that hand. These young guns, no. These young guns need to be treated with more respect. They need to invest more money into the resource of the WNBA when it comes to these refs and when it comes to these, you know what I'm saying, rules and the regulations and everything, so these young players could play freely and last longer. Because if they don't do that, these careers gonna be short. That's why we got all these goddamn injuries. So Captain Enderberg, get your ass behind the desk. Stop talking to Ava Civil. You know what I'm saying? Do your goddamn job and get these better refs and get Michael Alters to sell the goddamn team so we get a new goddamn owner here and get some shit done. You know what I'm saying? So these old guns, I love you, Nafisa Collier. You know I marry you. Asia, not so much. You know what I'm saying? You look mean. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm just saying, I'm being honest. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, the old players, you know what I'm saying, they can't be dictated to because they don't bring in the money. The young players bring in the money. You know what I'm saying? Asia won all these MVPs. Angel made more money for her franchise than you made for your franchise, Asia. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's the young man's game. You know what I'm saying? Young woman's game, I mean. But it's all good. All you got to do is, you know, so adjust, adapt, and be appreciative. Don't be like Candace Parker and be bitter as hell. Don't be like Candace Parker that want to use Angel's name for clickbait. Be like Brianna Stewart, who shows some reverence and some respect and show love to the youngest. You know what I'm saying? Be like her. That's why Angel put her in the Met Gala. You know what I'm saying? Because she appreciates Brianna Stewart being nice to everybody. So, you know what I'm saying? These old farts, you know what I'm saying? Get your retirement card, get your AARP, you know what I'm saying? Get your alumni night. And at the end of the day, appreciate what we have done for you now. Because the young man, it's a young woman's game, and we take it over, and we taking shots, and we are standing 10 toes down, and we're not following the old rules anymore. It's not the military. It's not, you know what I'm saying, football back in the day when Bill Parcells could grab you by the helmet and slang you around, and it was okay. It's about today. And today, the game got to change, and today, people got to respect what the young guns, the young players are doing today. So I land. And I love you, Keisha.
Wow.
You better.
I know. I had to get out there.
Yeah. Hey. Well put, Mr. Crash Out number 2.
Tony's like, I don't know how to follow that.
No, that was hey, he spoke his mind, and that's what we're here for. Speak your mind. Speak your piece. Say what you got to say. Handle your business, Duval. Welcome to the chat, Duval. Welcome to the panel. Since you
know who that Candace see. You know who that Candace see. You know who that Candace see. No, because I got to say something real.
Yeah,
they
can't see me for real.
No, they didn't. They ain't come to see you.
Did.
No, they ain't come to see you.
They come to see me.
With that watered down salsa and a Stella ass chips. We ain't trying to see that shit. I told you we want to see the watered down salsa and some Stella ass chips. We want to see you eat some real
Oh
shit.
hell! He ain't gonna never let me live them damn chips down at
Hey, you know what though, Tony? I'm tired of him talking. Cause you Chris Rock around this motherfucker. I'm David Chappelle. All right, it's two different motherfucking things. You gonna get the shit slapped out of you because you keep putting other people's names in your goddamn mouth, and I gotta defend you, and then smoke a cigar and sit back and talk some sense. You know what I'm saying? It'd be funny shit, but I have to talk some fucking sense. You be off the motherfucking rail, and then you get the shit slapped out of you. Got a chat, and the chat be on your ass, and they done smack the shit out of you, and then I have to go smoke a cigar and say, hey, look. The little brother, he's stupid than the motherfucker. But you know what I'm saying? I'm here to talk a lot of sense to you. You got what I'm saying? So I'm just saying he is Chris Rock, but you get the shit smacked out of him a lot about the chat. But I'm David Chappelle to bring the money in. I got all the motherfucking senses and the weight and know-how. But he just got to be off the rail. And it's all right. You know, a little, you know what I mean? A little envious of the little brother looking up, trying to put his hand in my pocket. Trying to mess with, you know what I'm saying, my book bag, put his feet in my shoes. He see my Jordans, he wants some. I mean, god damn. So I'm going to just let Tony run your show. I'm sorry about the inconvenience, but you know, him being by the toilet stool, trying to get away from the white man because he in the jungle, huh? We having jungle fever. I'm just saying, I'm free.
Duval said, nah.
Yeah. I'm here to show.
Look, Duval, Broclaw think he's free.
Yeah.
That's the problem with Broclaw. He can't compete where he can compare. On the one and only, you know what I'm saying? He always want to, downplay me, you know what I'm saying? Little brother me, you know what I'm saying? Because I try to wear a big jacket, but it's 5'8", you know, I'm 1'8", so, you know, I'm 4 extra too small. I put 4 extra jackets, but that's okay. You know what I'm saying? So Clyde can't keep looking at me like that, you know, so I can stay on my own 2 feet. You know what I'm saying? The crowd can't see me too, you know what I'm saying? I get some standing ovations and everything. You know what I'm saying? You better learn what time it is, Lakeisha. You know what I'm saying? I break down a good show. You know, everybody know when I come on the show, you know what I'm saying? You know, they get lit, it get fun, it get entertainment.
So let me get this straight.
Let me
get this straight. You and Broclaw be on 10 in the morning, the noon, and the night.
And at night, they probably on fucking 10 while they sleeping.
Yeah. I feel 10 on D block if I was on sleep by then, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, O block. Ain't no D block.
We got shot ADP and the D block, you know what I'm saying? And Sister D and her old Milwaukee Bill, you know what I'm saying? You know, she drank, 2, 3 in the morning.
She drink old Milwaukee and sleep.
Yeah, old Milwaukee.
Old Milwaukee. You know that's that cheap. That's that cheap stuff.
Yeah, that's that good stuff, that cheap stuff that you get in liquor store with the loophole. The show too. Don't get the loans. The loans ain't Jacob.
Yeah.
When are we gonna get back to the topic?
What's wrong with you, Lakeisha?
I was actually going to ask you guys a question about the topic, but this little crackhead is running his mouth all over the place.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. See, you better watch out, Duval, because these youngins, he's 21 years old. You old to him. You old to him.
They gonna get you, Duval.
So,
hey, Jacob 21, you got people like
on your head right now.
You got people like Duval that don't want to get. See, you on here because I gave you the opportunity, and Tony gave you an opportunity to be here because we know, we believe the children are our future. But Duval, he one of them gatekeepers. He one of the ones in the middle, and he's scared for the youngest to come in and take his place. So he over here hogging the ball, talking about I bought it, and no, shouldn't nobody be on the team but me because it's my ball and I purchased it. And you ain't put in the game film. So could you be the fuck quiet, Duval, so Jacob can get these bullets off?
Up here because
you heard what Jacob
said.
Yeah, he did. He said bad out. He said
I was gonna say that I'm surprised y'all didn't mention these names because I didn't hear it at all.
Go ahead.
Where's the trash operator in Uzone? Where I didn't hear any of y'all mention her.
Oh yeah.
The Brick Sisters and Banham and Kia Nurse, the Brick Sisters. I'm sorry, they're not the Splash Sisters, they're the Brick Sisters.
Flamethrower now.
And
when you started the ball.
And when you have a coach in Stuart Little, Tyler Marsh, a chubby Stuart Little, I'm sorry. And then you got the idiot Vesty P. You have him, and then you have the other idiot Michael Alter. I can't say anything about him. I have no comparison for him.
I'm with Jacob.
Idiot. That's it. Because you ran every single player out of this freaking city. I had to look up last night, and I almost crashed out last night because apparently Cheyenne Parker Tyus was on the Chicago Sky at one point.
Yes, she was.
And so would Bellini
Lady Hamilton.
I almost crashed out. I said they had all the players. I can't
It's
think
a few names.
I'm not a Scott fan. Huh?
It's a few names. It's a few more names. Chicago Sky has had the best of the best, and they didn't know what to do with it.
But you know what?
Yeah, because Michael is trash.
To your point, Jacob, Duval, I'm gonna go to you. We have left Uzon out of this too long.
Uzon ain't worth the conversation.
Baby, Uzon was brought in. There are rumors, allegedly, that she was recommended by Vanderbilt.
They play EuroLeague together.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something. I gotta say
Go
this.
ahead. I got you.
Jacob, you got some goddamn nerve to call me a crackhead when you talk like your head was dumped in toilet water and you like you being bullied. No, so don't ever disrespect me like that. Especially when it comes to Uzon, we know she ain't shit. We know she just a girl that just got picked up because there's a EuroLeague together. And at the end of the day, we know that she should be working at the cafeteria or she be working as a substitute. She's not a goddamn basketball player. That's why I ain't mention no goddamn Uzon because she goddamn irrelevant. Uzon can go jump in Lake Lanier and don't come back up. All I got.
Hey, you better not say my name in vain.
I ain't say your name in vain. I'm just saying.
You know my last name, Lanier, so you
I have something for him. I have something for him now. I'm just
saying, you know what I'm saying? Show some respect to me because I do bring in the show, Jacob. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to disrespect me like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no crackhead. I don't do drugs. I don't do weed.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
You know what I'm saying? I don't do none of that.
You do, Ritlin. You better shut. You better stop lying.
Okay.
Hey, you don't, Duval, you don't know what Bro Claude and his bad eye and posse told. Because Bro Claude got a bad eye and posse that be on his channel.
You damn right.
Oh, really? Yeah.
You damn right. Jacob is on that posse list. And look, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this on some real shit.
Uh-huh.
We probably won't. Do not get mad. Do not get mad.
Okay.
About what I'm gonna say.
All right. I'm getting back there.
I'm asking everybody to hold on to the real. Boss, I'm trying to. I don't want you to get upset. I know you on here, but I'm. We got to sell a motherfucking team that's here. That's first. But Tyler Marsh and Jeff Pagliosha has had their time of breathing Chicago air. They must fucking go. We don't want them here no more. They better be lucky that we let them leave the stadium this day, this last game. Because it should be a fucking riot about how Angel has been treated by this organization. If they had a facility, we needed to burn that bitch down, but they ain't got shit. They like a motherfucking used car salesman that sell you a car on the side of the road and then you can't find that motherfucker no more. A Ponzi scheme, a pyramid. This has no foundation that you can say and call its own. Where is the goddamn office of the Chicago Sky? In a fucking rec center.
Right.
Where is the showmanship, the court side, the true ownership of Chicago Sky? No fucking where. Like I said, what are you doing? Money laundering or something? Michael Alter? Because you have no establishment set up here in Chicago, nowhere. And then the shady shit that you're doing with the city over there, building the goddamn facility, the shady shit, you ain't even put the goddamn money there.
Right.
What is going on with Chicago Sky? I think they doing some Nino Brown shit. Matter of fact, I think they doing some Scarface shit.
Yeah, bro. I'll second that, bro.
Right.
What the
so
fuck?
That's why
You can't identify these motherfucking people.
Right.
They don't have no facility, no office work that we could go to, they have no center, they have nothing in Chicago. You mean to tell me where you can find the United Center? You mean to tell me where you could go and look at Soldier Field? You mean to tell me you could go to Comiskey Park? You mean to tell me you could go to the T-Mobile Center and see? You mean to tell me that we could go to all of those different places and their off-site places that they practice
at? That's what they're telling you.
Chicago Sky, y'all, do not have a presence nowhere. I'm exposing these bitches because they are a scumbag operation that has no future in front of them, that has captured our Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso. Maddie and goddammit, Haley is lowercase slaves. They pick cotton.
Mm-hmm.
This is the worst team that you could have in an organization. And that leads me back to say, Sister Tony, the WNBA, Sister Keisha, Duvall, and Jacob, the WNBA allowed these fucking people without a facility, without a gymnasium of their own, without an office work, to have a team.
I agree,
in the
Claude.
WNBA.
Yeah.
They have no landmark at all. You can't even find these fucking people. You can only see that these certain people are gathered together and they meet up in the Sears Tower or something. But where is your place of operations? Where is your conducting?
So that question right there,
money.
Right, Brother Claude. That's gonna bring me to this question right here.
Go ahead.
Right. So we know that that's happening. We know that that's happening, right? And we asked that question about all of these teams that don't have crap. So what we're saying is so with that being said, due to the small market, the teams with fewer marketing capabilities, entities, meaning the facilities and all this stuff that you just named, is that the reason why they're going through all this? Is that the reason why they get the least amount of calls, and the favoritism is shown?
I can't call it, Sister Tony. That's a good question. But I'm just trying to tell you that the WNBA is a shabby business.
Yeah, it's a shabby business. All business.
It's a shabby business to allow the Chicago Sky not to have a place of operations. They have allowed the Connecticut Sun not to have a functional place of operations. Their own gymnasium, their own place. I mean, damn, you ain't got to build it from the ground. Buy some shit and then add to it. Michael Alter couldn't even buy the goddamn facility. He didn't even buy the goddamn thing and do it himself and make the Chicago Sky, that's their home. They so shiesty, they took the city so they could get grant money. This is what they doing. I'm exposing it. Grant money so they can build a facility. Yes, that is done. Yes, you do get grants from the state. Yes, that is. If you could use it and then spend less money, that's fine. But you don't have it in fucking 20 years.
Yep.
In 20 years, chat, they've been letting this type of bullshit go on. This is what's different than me and Duvall. I see it in fucking Duvall. This is the difference. He gonna talk about your ass. I'm gonna expose your ass. He gonna slap the shit out your ass. I'm gonna shoot you.
Oh shit!
So violent. So violent.
And you need them both. You need my little brother to smack the fuck out of you because you know he be hating on me sometimes. So you know you gotta get that. You gotta let Duvall come in, and then when I knock them out, they on the ground, and then while they on the ground, he go and kick them and shit. But you know, you good job, little bro. He didn't kick them. He said, You know what I'm saying? But I gotta go back to the other part of me knocking these bitch ass people.
Hold on. You know what I will say, Tony?
What's that?
When you're so shady and lose all your credibility, I feel empowered as an organization, as the W, not to give your teams calls because I don't.
Right.
You're irrelevant to me.
You're irrelevant.
So you might cry and bitch and moan, but I'm not gonna care because you're not one of my premier organizations in the league.
Exactly.
Just a point.
Dallas, where's your place of operations? Yeah, you building a facility now, but where is it? Huh? Where's the landmark? Huh? Yeah, you got Man Bun running around here with his trashy ass, just as bad as Tyler Marsh. See, they let this type of stuff go on. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Yes, I'm crashing out because this league is so bad. You let unrivaled two basketball players and a husband and her mate get together, and you could go to Miami and know what an unrivaled cast and everything, the gym, everything, the landmark of where unrivaled is, the investment. You could go to unrivaled right now in Miami and see where the fuck the place of operations is. Diabolical. I'm disappointed.
Diabolical.
I'm so dissatisfied.
Diabolical.
This is what we got going on in the WNBA, and they want to hold Angel Reese as responsible. Angel Reese responsible for what front office? Ain't no motherfucking front office. This is a Burger King that don't even have a place. They selling burgers out their goddamn car. They giving you the fries out their trunk.
Yeah.
Because there's no place of operations, y'all. I'm telling you, you come to a landmark city, a marquee city like Chicago, and you don't know where the fucking Chicago Sky office is? Where the gymnasium is? Where's the place of business is? You go to Dallas, you can't see the chief operational place and center? Come on, man, I run businesses. This is what is happening. The U.S. government don't run this shit like that. You know where the military bases are all throughout the country.
Bro, so Clark, I sent something to the Players Club chat. Please play that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. While he pulled that, go ahead, Jacob.
I was gonna say something about critical kindness because I saw Bro Claude mention him. What's funny is that they brought him as a defensive coordinator for Dallas.
Right.
He wasn't even the main defensive coordinator at USC. It was Beth Burns. So when I heard people brought that up, I was like saying, defensive coordinator where? Because that man cannot coach a defense for shit. He got carried by Beth Burns. He got carried by Lindsey Golly. I know a lot of people have opinions about Lindsey Golly, but that's another story for another day.
Yes.
Right.
But that man is complete dog water shit out of a bar. He cannot do. He cannot coach. He cannot coach a defense. Paige Becker wants your ass gone. There's a bunch of memes of him, of her staring at Chris Cole Clinton like a What is this idiot coach? What is this idiot doing? He doesn't know what he's doing. They're the reason why Enrique and Haley Jones was also looking at him like a crazy person because the man can't coach. The man doesn't know how to use the challenges right. He drove DJ out of freaking Dallas. I think he also drove. No, he didn't. He didn't drive Melissa Smith out of Dallas. It looked like Enrique wanted to be on. Well, she's a cancer. So there's that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You pulled it up already, Brother Claude?
I'm bringing it up right now. The the laptop going a little slow. Y'all gotta bear with me. You know
No, you good.
My internet just came back up this morning. Okay, here you go. Oh man, come on with it, Duval.
Yeah, he said that 34 minutes ago.
All right. See, you ain't gonna be treating me
What's like saying you, chat? Let me see what you gotta say while we wait for this to queue up.
Okay, here you go.
Oh, here we go.
I'm just waiting. It's on Tony's side at this point.
Also, Kathy Engelberg needs to watch herself because she's in a lawsuit with Connecticut. She needs to watch herself.
Yeah, Kathy Engelberg, that's my whole point, though. That's what I was alluding to. Kathy Engelberg is responsible for the shithole, the stuff that's going on right now in Chicago. Kathy Engelberg is responsible for this. This is, I mean, people not going to do the things unless they feel like they can get away with it, right?
Yeah.
Most people, if you could get away with something, I don't know what's going on. Okay, there you go. Okay, go ahead, little bro.
No, you gotta play the audio.
No, we can't hit audio. Yeah, we can't hit audio.
Okay.
I think it's been a disappointing.
Go back to the This is about Andrew's communication with Tyler Marsh, supposedly.
Okay.
Yeah, we speak every day. I think that it's as much just making sure that she helps checking on her body, seeing how she's feeling day to day, and just kind of keep it moving. It wasn't miscommunication. I think that again, it was probed off of how she was feeling in the warm-ups. Kind of happened the same thing going into game 1 against Vegas. I think the expectation across the board was that she was going to play, but then obviously, her back pain, just too much to kind of push it in the situation that we're in now. So it just didn't make sense. So we want to be overly cautious. I think it's been a disappointing season from an injury standpoint for sure across the board with our team. And so I don't think that that's anything different with Angels. I think she wants to be out there. She's a competitor. She wants to fight. She wants to compete. So anytime you're not able to do that at full strength, individually or as a team, it's...
What happened?
Oh, what happened?
I don't know. I ain't touched
I ain't touched
y'all saw me put my glasses on. I ain't touched it.
What you doing, Claude?
That shit gone.
Well, anyway, she was at shoot around, but she didn't participate. She was in street club, whether or not. But they still say it's game time decision.
Oh, for tonight?
So take that for what it's worth. And at the end of the day, like I said, he looked like a dead Coach Walker. That's why he keep rocking back and forth, because he's nervous as hell.
Yeah.
And Tyler Marsh, this is your fault because you ain't have a backbone. You ain't know who your franchise player was, and you didn't stick by your franchise player. You want to stick by a GM that you thought was gonna cover you throughout all this, and now all y'all might be out the door.
Absolutely.
Right.
Because if you think Chicago Sky gonna trade their moneymaker and go back to being broke, that's not gonna happen.
Nope.
So they gonna end up cleaning the house, just like I've been predicting for the last 2 months. And this all could have been avoided if Tyler Marsh would have had a backbone and spoke for his franchise player. And damn who feelings would have got hurt in the process.
Yeah, because they still don't give a damn about hers.
Because my thing is, if he would have protected her, she would have saved him. But now you turn your back on her by being negligent, and this same woman gonna allow your ass to get fried and laid to the side. And so
The
You and
ball.
yourself for this. Yes.
Ball.
Go ahead.
Tyler Marsh ain't gonna do what Teaspoon did because
Yep.
Teaspoon got put out the door. As long as he know that Jeff P is gonna be there, he gonna toe that
He
line.
gonna be there. He gonna toe that
Well,
line.
he gonna get put out the door anyway because I think they gonna have to clean house for Angel to want to stay.
Okay, y'all. Let me give y'all some fun facts.
Uh-oh.
The Illinois governor is looking into the WNBA
Yeah, that was published yesterday.
here in Chicago. And what I just said, I put out there is already what's in motion. So I didn't want y'all to be surprised because you see what's going on over there in Connecticut on them selling the team. And now the Connecticut Sun in the state is now investigating the way that they operate and do business. Mm-hmm. This is now in motion right now in Illinois.
And let me add something to that. Look out for the name Lucas.
Mm-hmm.
They've been at several games. They are billionaires. They're looking to buy the Chicago Sky. And so I don't know if they're going to come this offseason. I don't know if they're going to come next offseason because you don't know. Sometimes things have a snag. Michael Alter could be defiant and be like, I want more than what the team is worth. Just, you know what I'm saying, just to be a, you know what I'm saying, pain in the ass. I don't know.
Right.
But the Lucases has been at several games this year. And they're looking to buy the Chicago Sky. And that's been word on the street out there as well. So a lot of things are coming in motion. And I wouldn't be surprised if they nudge the seller team of Michael Alter because of all this that's going on. Because they don't want their second most popular player in the WNBA, their most marketable player in the WNBA, even more marketable than Caitlin, to just sit out and say she ain't playing no more because she don't want to play for the team that she is currently contracted under. So they will make him sell that team.
The ball.
By hook, by crook.
The ball.
Go ahead.
Proclaw.
Yes, ma'am.
You don't think the league knew they was gonna suspend Angel Reese before it came out?
I do. Yes.
Of course they
I do.
They were.
Yes.
So you think they mad at Michael Alter for something they agree with?
It's not about they agree with. They're not gonna step in and try to run somebody else's franchise.
Yes.
I agree with that. That's key point right there.
But this is the real key. They're not gonna let Michael Alter get in the way of business. And Angel Reese is business.
She is a business. I've been saying it the whole time.
She is a business of herself. There's only 3 or 4 of them in the league like that. Caitlin's 1, Angel's 2, Paige Becker's becoming that.
Yep.
And you might could throw in Asia because all the accolades that she won.
And Nafisha Collier, period, brother.
I'm going to disagree with y'all on the panel and just say I will believe that when they stop effing with her. Because when I see it, I can't take that at face value. Because if you know she the money, like y'all keep saying y'all know, they wouldn't be doing this. You wouldn't be messing with the money.
You're missing the point. You're missing the boat.
Yeah.
You've been right about that. I don't know how many times I got to give you credit for that aspect. I'm talking about going forward. This woman going to say, I ain't playing unless something changes.
I get it.
So it's going to be a game of chicken at this point. This is what I'm saying. It's going to be a game of chicken. Either she going to lose or the Alter's going to lose. And I believe the Alter's going to lose, in my opinion.
I think they're just going to wait it out, to be honest with you.
Nah.
Tony. She's stuck.
I'm like this, right? I'm going to agree with both of you, right? But more so with Duval, because I've been saying this a while, and I think you've heard me say this a few times, Keisha. When you look at Angel and the marketability that she has, the business savvy that she has, and all the things that she have on her plate, that will coincide exactly what he said. We don't know what they're thinking. We can guesstimate what they're thinking, like you said, Keisha, right? Otherwise, they wouldn't be doing it. But also, they are in charge of their own team right now. So they're going to do and say whatever they want. But on the other hand, it doesn't mean that because they've been free to do what they've done, that they'll still get to have the run of their team or not be forced to sell their team. One of the things that they don't want to do at the top is try to tell you exactly what to do with your team because it's your money, it's your team, right? But in the end, when it comes to business, when it comes to being marketable, it comes to setting a standard. These guys have done what they've done to all these players in Chicago based on the fact that these players didn't put money and bodies in seats like Angel has. I think that is an upside for her. However, I wouldn't want to be at some place where they're just doing all this vitriol, BS, cockamamie stuff either, right? But at what point do you not stand your ground as a player and say, I am valuable? It is me, I. At some point, you have to say, I do have a purpose and I am your purpose. So that is where I see Angel standing right now. However it turns out, I mean, of course, we'll have to deal with it whichever way the wind blow. But I can agree with both of you.
Tony, the bridge is burned.
It's burned for sure. It's burned. It's definitely, it's crispy. It ain't just burnt.
Keisha, but what I'm trying to tell you is it ain't nothing she could do about it. It's they move.
Yeah. Their team.
All she could do is sit down. You on here. I want you to be clear. Angel is in a rookie contract. Like you was trying to tell Duvall, she ain't got no power, right? So now you can't have it both ways.
That's not what I'm. If you let me finish my statement.
Go ahead.
The bridge is burned. Mm-hmm. She has no power. Mm-hmm. The only thing the Chicago Sky can do is trade her to get something of value, or they can wait and get nothing. Because the bridge is already burned. No matter what they say or do, she'll never trust them. And even if they bring in somebody new, she is still taking a chance of going through this whole situation all over again.
Lakeisha,
I think if it was me, I would not let these people mess with my brain. I would move on because they got too much corruption going on.
You saying it like you got the power to do that. She don't have the power to move on.
Bro, Claude, you are missing what I'm saying. I started off my soliloquy with she has no power.
Okay.
I said when it's all said and done.
Okay.
When it's time for the
when
go.
Done. Yeah, when it's time to
go.
Yeah, go.
She don't have no power.
No, you right.
Let me get in there real quick. I disagree.
I think she's right though, Duvall.
No. Hold on. Let me speak now. I disagree with some of the stuff she's saying. Now, Lakeisha, you're right on a lot of stuff. The bridge is burnt, but the bridge could be rebuilt. Like I said, they sell that team, she will get new ownership a chance because they're gonna be billionaires, and I think they will really invest in her and what she got, what her vision is of what she wants the team to be, and that's including more scouting people in the scouting staff, assistant GM and stuff like that. Can we be clear on that? That's why I can think the bridge will be rebuilt on that part. Now, this is why I think could get Michael Alter to sell that team quick, fast, and hurry, and from the WNBA side. What happened if the word racism start to come up all of a sudden? What happened if the word racism start to come up? You start to see how come they treat all these black players like they do on Chicago Sky, but then they placate somebody like Vandersloot and and put her on this pedestal that she shouldn't be on at this time, in the WNBA. And yes, Deladon got mistreated too. Don't get me wrong. But majority of the black players that play for Chicago Sky had bad experiences being there under that organization. What happened to the word racism start to come up with them? And I think that could make them sell that team faster too. Because like I said again, this is a majority African American league. And I think the WNBA, Miss Kathy Edinburgh, she could spin in a way where they could treat Michael Alter like they treat Donald Sterling. and make it a reason where they could just overtake his team without having to get a majority vote for him to get removed as owner of the Chicago Sky. I'm just throwing it out there. I might be wrong.
Oh no, I get you, but I think Angel Reese is thinking right now, and I'm being honest with y'all.
Mhm.
I need to go somewhere that have established
Mhm.
people that know what they're doing.
Oh, I agree, 100%.
As far
100%.
as coaching, and when you sit down and you get to the end of your contract, and you have to make a decision, do you keep rolling crap shoots? Because you don't know who the new people are gonna come in and bring. You don't know who they gonna bring in as a new coach, who they gonna bring in as the GM, versus if Cheryl Reeves called me, I'm gonna really turn down Cheryl Reeves for a revamped Chicago Sky.
Nah. But this is my caveat on Lakeisha. I don't think she played next year unless something changes. I think she sits out. She will do her own rival because she loves that. But I don't think she play another game in the WNBA next year unless they do some dramatic changes in their organization. That's one. Two, I think the new owners, if they buy the team, they're going to buy the team because of Angel Reese and what she brings to the team for marketability and everything else. So they will buy the team with the mindset of what we can do to make this woman feel welcome, appreciated here, especially what she had just experienced. And I think she will have a list of stuff that she will want done for her to feel better by staying here. And I think they will accommodate that because you got to think about it. Like I said, if it's the Lucases that I've been hearing about, they are billionaires. So they got the money to invest in like the scouting staff and build a bigger facility and add on to what already that's been built out there on what's it called, Benefit Village or something like that, Becker Village. No, so I think they can add money to that and make it from a 50 million, or I think it's 58 million now because they had to add 18 million from the 40 million that was originally. That's why it's a delay. So from a $58 million facility to maybe $100 million facility, and they could, like I said, they could do things to accommodate Angel and to earn her trust and belief in them because they know that what she brings from a financial standpoint, a marketability standpoint, and everything else, and for her being a great player. And once you get a new owner in there, that's not a person that Chicago cannot get as a free agent. They just can't get them now because of their reputation. But if you get a new ownership in there, they get anybody. And Angel knows that too. So it can be rebuilt.
But it's too late for next year.
Probably next year. Like I said, next year she's not playing unless they do something, unless they clean house, in my opinion. I think, in my opinion, she will sit out unless they clean house or trade her. That's what I believe. She's not playing. She got tens of millions of dollars. She could wait their ass out. That's the leverage that she has.
And you think after she sits out a season,
I don't think so.
Chicago Sky will want to bring her back the next following season.
No, they have to
which will be her ends.
They have to trade at that point. At that point, the bridge will be so perfect you can't break it back.
No,
I don't think she's going to step in the foot in this season unless changes are made, either to her being traded or to clean house of the Chicago Sky. That's what I believe. I don't have no proof of that, but I think the way she's acting now, she is detached from this team. She don't want nothing to do with it. Nothing. That's why I say something has to be done. That's why I think this offseason is going to be a real game of chicken between her and Michael Alter and Chicago Sky itself. I don't think she play another game next year for WNBA unless something is done. Either y'all trade her or y'all clean house. And I don't think she would stay beyond her contract unless new ownership is a part of the equation.
Okay. Let's bring this back so that y'all can actually see what you saying, Duvall, is it impossible. You know why?
Why?
Elena Deladon didn't have no motherfucking franchises and endorsements. They didn't have that. Those players of the old guard could sit out. She had priority of being a provisional player in the WNBA with all of her NIL plus her picked up endorsements.
Yes.
There is money on the line with business people that she has that's dependent on her to get to the court, and why she's endorsed by them. She's not going to risk losing all her endorsements. She's not going to do that.
She's going to play.
She's a smart business person. Let's take our emotions out of it, because she is a savvy business person. Fuck all the emotions. Angel thinks business.
Yes.
She's not going to do that.
But I think she also going to have a conversation with those same sponsors.
Yeah, she would have.
And let them know if she has to do this, this is the reason why. It's one thing she was doing this versus a living a well-run organization, or the Lynx, or you know what I'm saying, or even the Vegas Aces. She's doing this towards a organization that been ruining people's careers for years.
Fine, that's the motion of it.
So
but she's bringing.
Listen
to what I'm saying.
Okay.
This is a
Reebok.
This is a Reebok that's trying to launch based on Angel. Dog, listen. This is a Reebok that hit the ground. They're basing their launch of the expose of this, the positioning themselves back on Nike level on Angel Reese hitting the court. Do you understand that? They're not. Listen, they're not doing this with Angel to have Angel sit on the ground.
I get that.
She's got.
You heard Shaquille O'Neal when she just called him for a certain thing. He like, oh, sit your ass up, you crying. Go ahead, go back. You gotta understand, bro.
I get all that, but at the same time,
advocate for her, but she gonna have to play.
But this one saying, she gonna have to. What I'm trying to tell you, she gonna force their hand one way or another.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, we can see that.
I'm not saying she
sure.
ain't gonna play no more. I'm saying she gonna force their hand. Either she said I will sit out until y'all do something. Either y'all fire all the motherfuckers that I don't want, or y'all trade me. Because one way or another, something gonna be done. She's not coming back with status quo. That's what I'm telling y'all. And she was talking all her sponsors, including Reebok. Even she got to push a goddamn shoe back to let them know that, hey, I'm not playing for an organization that don't want to win, that don't want to do nothing that's best for my career, that will ruin everything I work hard for. Like I told y'all, she still is connected to Caitlyn between now and the rest of her career. And more Caitlyn do well, and it look bad on her because her fans will always attack her. She's not going to continue to go through that. This is bigger than
how you think she gonna look if she sit out as compared
she gonna sit out because she gonna have to sit out until they do something that will benefit her, either trade her or clean house. It's not gonna go back.
I'm sorry, she don't have that power, baby.
Okay, you got it. You got it.
That long. I can see this right here happening.
Y'all gotta understand. All season is 8 months.
Yes.
So they got 8 months to do something.
Me and you talked about that, Duvall. You right on that part.
Yeah, we definitely will see what happens.
They're not acting like the off season is 2 months away. It's 8 months.
Bro, Claude. I mean, Duvall, you gotta understand, bro. This is not her business. They can make a decision. She don't own the Chicago Sky.
Not about owning.
If they want to cut her loose, they'll cut her loose.
Then do that, then, please.
They got a lot of businesses make bad decisions every day, bro.
Yeah.
We talked about that yesterday.
Some people don't care what you bring to the table, bro. Yeah. If they don't like, if they think they can get the next best thing, they got other people coming out in the draft. Some of these people might think they got something else they can go and get, especially if they trade her and collect multiple first round picks for her.
Yes, it.
And then go into the draft.
You making my point right there. They're gonna have to make a decision. I'm not saying she's not gonna come back with JP, Spanish Sloop running the show, and Tyler still the head coach. She gonna make them force their hand, one way or another.
Let me ask you this: so if they be a dick about it, because I've seen them do that to star players,
right?
If they be a dick about it and don't trade her and make a play, then what?
Yeah, because no one is bigger than the program, as they would say.
Let's just say that's the case, and then all of a sudden it come out and she don't play as well, and she just going through the motions out there. Then what? Now you take not only her value, but you take her trade value if you want to trade them. That's
But
why
have
this
you
got
seen
to be.
organizations do that before?
I'm not arguing that, Lakeisha, but at the same time, I seen players that sat out and said, "Till you give me what I want." I'm just saying this got so bad, something got to be done. You can't come. It can't just be an apology and everything's all.
That part true.
No,
like
you know,
you said, the bridge is burned.
On it, bro, Claude, the bridge is burned, though.
Yeah, so we on the same page, Lakeisha. That's why I understand why
definitely
we're
burned. It's, like I said, it's
That's
crispy.
why I said they got to do something. This ain't no, okay, we apologize or we gonna just stick our head in the sand and this gonna blow. Ain't no blowing over. Something got to be done. Some change got to be done either with her or with the organization for this could continue as is.
So what I would say is, Dream Time, you took Michael Jordan out of text. Michael Jordan was 3-time MVP, 4-time scoring champion, two-time champion. 3-time champion. When he sat down, he won 3 chips. When he went, this is her second year, so you can't compare Angel with Michael Jordan in his tenure of when he left the NBA. He had 10 years already in, brother. He already was there for 10 years. So the clout that he had to do that and come back, was supreme. We're talking about, we just was talking about the disparity of and this alludes to what Duval talked about, the disparity of the rookies and the sophomores and how the rules is changed for the veterans.
The veterans, yes.
They don't care. Kathy Engelberg don't care about nothing from Angel but the money.
And the veterans, they don't care. They just gonna say play.
She don't care about her agony. She don't care about her mistreatment. She don't care about none of that.
No, she don't.
That's right, Keisha.
Let me add this before
she
you
don't
continue.
care.
Let me add this before you continue.
If she cared, she would step in.
Look, let me add this before y'all continue to say what you finna say. I'm gonna tell you how big of a deal this is. This is NFL season. This is the top story.
This is the top story.
This is NFL season. NFL.
I get it. If they cared, they would stop it.
Nobody can put their goddamn head in the sand. Something got to be done. That's all I'm saying.
I agree.
They can't come back with status quo.
Head in the sand, though.
They cannot come back with status quo. That's all I'm saying. They cannot do that.
but they are doing it. Kathy Engelbert ain't saying shit. Mike also ain't saying shit.
All season hasn't been
they
done.
Have
she didn't even have an end of the year press conference.
They said this is a second-year player, and we are. Yes.
They have left Tyler Marsh to deal with these questions by a fucking.
I get that, Lakeisha. Like I said, we on the same page, and you acting like, man, you on the 2 sides of the spectrum. It's not. It's not. Lakeisha, the off season is 8 months. It's not even. They ain't playing with the season yet. We got 8 months to see a resolution done with this situation one way or another. But what it can't be is just status quo. What it can't be is everybody stick their hand and stand. This story is gonna blow over. This story is not gonna blow over. This story is gonna continue to be haunting in the off season, even in on Rival. They're gonna talk about it there too, unless something has been done already. That's all I'm saying, Lakeisha.
But I got a question for you.
Okay.
I got a question for you, Duval.
Go ahead. You got you.
Do you trust this organization?
Hell no. I'm telling you right now.
to fix it the right way?
No.
I'm telling you that they're gonna be the hand gonna be forced one way or another.
Yeah.
This is a blackout for the
they in trouble. Keisha, don't listen.
We gonna see. We gonna see.
Listen, hey Keisha, Sister Tony, like Duval said, listen, chat. Chicago Sky is in trouble on all sides.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. They in trouble with the city. They in trouble with the state. They in trouble with their players. They're in trouble with the way the things and the operations has been done right here in Chicago with the fan base. They're in trouble on all sides. This is a sinking ship. I want everybody to understand that they got to put a raft out. And Angel Reese is the only fucking raft that they have with this organization because the exposure of what the fuck has happened, the exposure of what everybody has keyed in on the Chicago Skies organization everywhere, in every chat room, every platform, they have keyed in on this shit show. So now they can't duck Keisha because the governor is going in to constitute what the fuck going on in investigations in the WNBA.
And let me add this to the pot. Fans are not gonna buy tickets next year. They already said they're pulling out.
They already said it.
Sponsorships gonna pull out.
I told
Not
y'all.
only that, they said if Angel gets traded, 2 executives on the board. I think one on D Wade, and the other one I would believe is Matthew Knowles. But I could be wrong about that one. They gonna pull out. Something has to be done. It can't be status quo. That's all I'm saying. Look at you. It's too big of a black eye right now. It's too big of a black eye on the league right now. But everybody just act like everything gonna just be hunky-dory and everything.
No, they don't think it's gonna be hunky-dory.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the best way forward, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, chat.
Okay, you got it.
Is just my opinion, is to move her. Because if they don't, it's going to continue to permeate, and they have to save themselves now.
This what I'm saying.
That's why I'm saying
me and you on the same page. Me and you on the same page with that. That's what I'm talking about.
And rebuild, because it's never going to be right. That's all I'm saying. It's never going to be right.
It's never going to be right.
I don't think so. Money, relationships, and good deeds change everything. Because guess what? If God can forgive our stinking ass, we got to have grace and mercy, right? We have to do that as a human obligation, right?
Yeah,
you're
we
not
do that
human.
with God.
Well, hold on, don't cut me off. Because I ain't cut you off. I let you say what I'm saying. Because I'm bringing out the human part of you. If you don't
we talking business, Claude. We're not talking about.
No, I got it. I got it. I'm going to allude to what I got you, sister. I heard you. Let me get it out. If you don't look at the human part, because we all do make mistakes. You're not absent from making a mistake. I'm not absent of pissing Keisha off sometimes during the day and having to deal with this crazy ass bastard that's talking. But the mercy, the grace, they got to sell a team. Now, is she fucking done with Michael Alter them? Hell yeah.
Done with him.
But
what
the ball said, it is a way back to build the bridge. I don't believe if the new owners come in and give her the Star Spangled Banner, she gonna be all right.
Yeah.
She gonna be okay.
She not feel like she got to sit at the table.
She ain't gonna be no bitter woman that's being beat up out. No, she ain't gonna be. She's not gonna. This is not the case. This is a case of treatment. This is a case of money, and this is a case of placement. What is your place? They wanted her to stay in her
place. Yeah.
Let me add this too, bro, Carl. Let me add this real quick, please. The reason why the bridge can be rebuilt, because the ownership who buys it, going to buy it with the idea of we're going to rebuild with Angel Reese first. We're going to rebuild with her emotionally. We're going to rebuild with her with giving her the idea that she could trust us. And most importantly, we're going to rebuild with her with having her at the seat at the table. And what's going to happen is if they get new ownership and they do right by Angel from the start, season tickets going to go up. Sponsorship money going to go up. Now the reputation of the Chicago Sky going to change. Now other players will want to come there, and the alumni players will want to come back. It will be a universal change if new ownership comes in.
So you're saying it has to be a situation of show and tell. Is that correct?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. And so we're going to look at all of this as hypothetical. It's hypothetical because it's all possible, and it should happen, but we'll see.
Yeah,
we shall see.
Buying teams can be held up for years, man.
Of course,
right, Keisha. You are absolutely right.
We ain't disagreeing.
If I was a young player like Angel, I wouldn't be waiting on y'all to get y'all shit together. After a while,
not at all.
I just wouldn't. I'm taking a hell of a risk.
They say as of right now, the chatter is she has not requested a trade, and all of that was lies. So as of right now, she has not requested.
Of course, she.
Nah, she can't do it officially after her third year. But what she could do is she could do it unofficially through her agent.
Through her agent, yeah.
And tell them, hey,
can't really do it now.
If y'all, she ain't gonna want to come back under the same, you know what I'm saying, status quo. But if they trade her, it's gonna do so much damage to the organization. I don't think they can recover.
They won't recover. They know it though.
And this is what I'm saying. And I want. Let me talk to my sister real quick, because you know what I'm saying. She the boss, but she my sister. I'm gonna tell you the difference between when they trade Luka and people in the NBA when they trade Angel. I'm gonna tell you why it's a big difference between those two. When they trade Luka, even though Luka is a big piece of that organization, but the NBA money is already so overflowing with the new TV deal, they're gonna make money regardless. They're not in the red. And the Dallas Mavericks was already built by Dirk. Dirk built that organization.
That's right.
So the money was already coming in. He just maintained the money. Before Angel got there, they ain't have no money.
They ain't have none.
That was in the red.
You just getting more indictments on the Chicago Sky.
Yes, 100%. That's why they can't trade her like that.
That's why she
don't want to go back to that part.
She got them by the neck, baby. Exactly.
No sponsorship money, no nothing.
Lowest
price tickets in the league.
Right.
They were the lowest price tickets in the league.
All of them penny
before Angel got there. Angel got there after 13,
you believe they don't have money? You a
double ticket prices.
You're gonna be a fool.
Money and they sold out.
You a fool.
Rich stay rich for a reason.
Money.
Rich stay rich for a reason.
They stay rich. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Why you disrespect me like that, Lakeisha? Why you gotta call me a fool? I'm saying,
I said, you think them people don't have money? You are.
They got personal money. You taking it out of context. They have other businesses.
That they've been running a lot of these businesses as paper business. They can do right off, bro.
Whose value?
They've been cooking the books for a long time. They making money.
We're not.
No, we're not saying that.
We talking about if we talk about operating income. According to operating income, they did not have money. They was in the red.
Yes.
Now they might got money on the table and everything else. All those owners do. But compared to his peers, he is the brokest owner in the league.
The brokest owner in the league.
He don't want to go back to not having any money from an operation income standpoint. That's the reason why he had to finesse the Bedford part to get him that
that's right
facility.
Because everything is on the book.
If that's the case, why he suspended?
Huh?
Because he could.
If that's the case, why he suspended? Because it didn't come from the coach. It didn't come from the GM. It came from the owner. So why did he do it?
I get that because I think all the egos at play. They got embarrassed, Lakeisha. When they were doing all this dirt, when they was Della Don and Sylvia Fowles, all that, nobody didn't care about WNBA.
They didn't care.
So let me get this straight. They care about the money when it comes to Angel Reese keeping her on the team, but they don't care about the money when they go to mess over her name, which messes with the money on the team.
Lakeisha, now you the fool in this situation, and I say that respectfully. You, like I said, you know I have nothing but love and respect for you, and you know how I value you as a person. What I'm saying right now is this. Their ego got in the way. She embarrassed them, Lakeisha, in ways that they never thought they would be embarrassed like that.
Absolutely.
She put a spotlight on them in a way that they did not see coming. So now all their feelings is hurt. And so you know when people's feelings get hurt, their emotions get in the way. Now we're going to get you back, Angel, because you put us out there. That's what it came down to.
I got it, and that's why she should leave that organization because they're not
I
a real
agree with
business.
you. You won't understand, Lakeisha. Man, you on the same page, sister. That's why we like kindred spirits.
Yeah,
that's not a real business. And how would I believe somebody else won't have that same thing? You asking her to go into putting faith in some people she don't know who might do the same thing.
That's
because
all
they got
over
because they got ego.
Over the league, baby. She don't know these fucking people. That's all over the league now. Where you going with the fraternity?
Now, this why I will agree with Lakeisha on. This why I will agree with Lakeisha.
They got other teams that are run right.
Let me cook Lakeisha for a second. Let me cook just for a second.
Yeah, make that cook quick.
Let me cook just for a second. This is why I agree with Lakeisha on. Yeah, all the owners she maybe not trust, but she trusts Cheryl Reeves. She trusts Sandy Badano.
Yeah.
She trusts Becca Hammond.
Yep.
She trusts Natalie in Golden State. So she trusts them people.
They got places. She got places to go.
So that won't say so. She might not trust ownership.
Ownership. That's all I was talking about.
Who's in charge? But those people I just named, they the ones in charge. Now ownership write the checks. Don't get me wrong, but they run the show. So she trusts them. In Chicago, even they have new ownership, she not trust none of them because she don't know them. But that's why it'll be their job to earn that trust with her and say out the back, what do you want for you to be happy, Angel? Give me a list of things that you want, and I'm gonna do this right away. That's how you earn that woman trust.
And I think
my first move will put Lisa Leslie right there.
I've been saying that.
That right there, that's gonna solve everything.
This is what I was saying, and I'm be done with this conversation. If it wasn't her third year, maybe you had time to figure that out, but you didn't ran out of time, in my opinion.
You might be right. But I just think they can't come back next year with status quo. Something got to be done.
You only got that free agent year, because what I'm saying is that free agent year is next year.
Yeah, she could drop that option.
9 times out of 10, I'm gonna give you 99%.
No, she can't.
I'm gonna give you 99%.
No, she can't. It's different in the WNBA. They can drop, but she can't drop. They can drop the option, but she can't. It's different.
That is absolutely correct. That is absolutely correct.
You got it. My fault. I thought both could drop.
Absolutely correct. No.
Okay.
No.
My stand still is the same thing. In this 2026 free agency year, they're gonna drop the ball. They'll have no choice.
Yes.
Because they have created this shit right before that year. So that means when you get to your third year, you don't get the free agents you want. And by the fourth year, bro, Claude, those free agents you could have got in 2026 are under contract.
Yeah, they long years now.
We already talked to me and you talked about it, right? Me and you say.
So at this point,
we're gonna go
at this point, she's stuck with what's there.
Me and you already discussed that, so you ain't.
That's why I said.
Yep. But me and you discussed this.
So now she gets to the end of that fourth year and look at 4 years of bullshit.
Failure. 4 years of failure.
And she's supposed to go into, like the ball is saying, look, let me tell y'all something. The ball is proposing a new owner, right?
Yes.
That's almost like starting over again, like an expansion team.
Mm-hmm.
So Angel will be in her 4th year or 5th year, hoping that they can catch lightning like the Valkyries, which hadn't been done in 27 years.
But I think the difference would be, Lakeisha, this is what I think the difference would be in this situation. If you get new ownership, everybody will want to come to Chicago. They love the city. They hate the organization.
You're not going to be able to get them right then.
But don't say, that's why I'm coming back to something has to be done. Either trade her or they got to clean house. Because
so you think if they just get a new owner, that's all it's going to take? You don't think some of these... You don't think some of these players don't have to wait and see?
I think, put it this way. I think new ownership going to have money. Because like I say, if it's the Lucases, they billionaires. They're going to have money to invest in scouting staff, which they don't have. They're gonna have money invested in analytics staff that they don't have. They don't have money to invest in assistant general manager, what they don't have. They're gonna have money to get coaches higher salaries, which they not having at this time. Which that means they'll have more opportunities to get a bigger pool of coaches that they could go after instead of what they currently doing at this moment in time. A person like a Jeff P would never been a general manager who never even played. Only thing he did was scout and coach JV.
That's it.
He would never got a job like that if the ownership would have came in, because they would have hired a legitimate general manager.
Yes.
Not just somebody they could just give a lower paid salary to and just be a figurehead. I think a lot of stuff would change with new ownership, because Chicago Sky, right now, how they currently operate it is so outdated that it's scary. And that's the part that I say it has to change. That's why Angel gonna have to stand on her square and say, "Hey, y'all gonna have to do something or do something with me. Either way, I can't come back to status quo. Damn that." That's all I'm saying, Lakeisha. I think we're on the same page. We just arguing just to be arguing like married couple. That's okay, Lakeisha.
Yeah, well, we're gonna cut that.
Yeah. I mean,
cut the cord.
I know some people was talking about, but some people start over from time to time. But y'all, Angel just started over every year she's been in Chicago.
Yeah, it's a fresh start every year, right?
And this is another thing y'all forgetting too. This is another thing that Angel has so much invested in. That 2028 Olympics. You think her continue to lose and be on a losing franchise? You think she gonna allow that to affect her standing in that 2028 Olympics?
That's why she's not setting out.
I say she gonna force to sit out to make them have changes. But this is what I'm saying. It's still 8 months away. She got 8 months to really force the hand. I'm saying she gonna threaten to sit out, and if she got to sit out, she gonna do it for them to make changes. That means either with the staff or with her.
Okay.
They not gonna sit there and just let this be status quo. I can't see her going.
I got a question then.
Go ahead.
Say I agree with you, Javon.
Mm-hmm.
They cut Vandersloot next year.
I think they gotta cut them all.
No, I'm asking. Do you think?
I think they gotta cut them all.
People come in here and just cut Vandersloot.
I think they gotta cut them all. I think everything gotta be clean house from Jeff P to Tyler Marsh and Vandersloot.
Everything
all
gotta
three of them got to go.
So
she's not coming back today.
So let me get y'all on record. If we see Vandersloot on this roster next year,
which she will be.
I think Angel
right.
Which she will be.
I think Angel would be mad as hell, because that means
she's gonna be
mad. Listen what I'm saying. But I'm gonna tell you what it's gonna mean.
Be there, right?
I'm gonna tell you what it's gonna mean. Listen what I'm saying. I'm gonna tell you what this gonna mean. If Vandersloot is back, that means Jeff P is back. If Jeff P is back, that means Tyler Marsh is back. That means Andrew's not gonna want to play there under those
circumstances. She may not want to.
Now, if you get a new GM and new coach,
trade and move on.
And that's what's gonna happen. Because if you get a new GM and new coach, I don't think Vandersloot is there. I think they'll tell Vandersloot, you gotta go. You done here. And that's no disrespect to Vandersloot, but what she wants, she's not worthy enough to get at this time. She's not a starter.
Oh no, I agree with you.
Starter situation.
But I really believe Micah Alton is gonna be the owner of this team next season. And I also believe he's gonna give Tyler Marsh and Jeff P another year.
They got traded there.
I'm just
trying
to prepare y'all.
We know we want. We know we want, because guess what? This conversation could go on for like another 3 hours. The ball.
Yeah.
So
the ball,
we definitely truly understand that. We definitely do.
I'm supposed
right?
to be at work too.
And we definitely gonna revisit this, because your girl got to get back on the clock.
Yeah, my homeboy watching my thing for me, so that's why I had to go to another room. I said I was sick.
You really are behind. You are really on.
I told you he by the toilet.
You told me. He said he was by the toilet.
Nah, I got my own little office thing that I could go into.
Yeah, your office next to the toilet.
All right, bro. Don't get in trouble. We ain't got no money for your bill.
Nah, y'all ain't paying me as is, so it's all good. But like I said, bottom line is,
at the end
got
of the
to be
day,
done, though.
Go ahead.
No, I
At the
agree
end of
with
the
you
day,
there. I just don't know what that something is.
Yeah.
right. None of us are gonna know what that something is.
All
Simply
I know is
because-
this, Tony, before you go. Vandersuit told y'all, contrary to popular belief, I'm coming back, bitches.
She said it. And again, what she said is a fact. If all of those guys come back. Period. If they don't, we might see something different. But remember, all contracts are gonna be null and void other than the sophomores and the rookies.
Right.
So we will definitely see what happened moving forward from there. And back to doing the same old for as favoritism and so on and so forth, because that's where that favoritism allude from, right?
I don't even know
We're
how
getting
we
that
get
because it always result back to Angel.
Before you end the show, Sister Tony, pretty Tony, I didn't know this was your show. I thought it was Bro Clark show. My fault. You know what I'm saying? I'm running things like it's Bro Clark show. I ain't mean to take a like that.
Hey.
But let me finish before you go, because this is important. If y'all in the chat, y'all want something to watch, go watch the Cold Void video. It'll touch a lot of stuff that we touched on today, but go more in depth. So if you got a chance, go check that out. We'll appreciate it. My fault. That's the only thing I gotta say.
Oh yeah.
Not your fault.
And
not your fault, because guess what? There'll be a part 2. We're not finished with this because there's still a lot more to unpack with what you all were saying, for sure. And I definitely want the audience and the chat and everyone else to kind of continue to hear this, because there's a lot to unpack when it comes to that organization and P and everybody else and what they're doing for us when it comes to not only Angel Reese, but Camila Cardoso and the rest of the players that will either come forth or remain on this team. So it's going to be a lot to unpack. And so definitely this is going to be one of those no ending conversations until a decision is actually made. Once that decision, so we will have this to definitely continue to refer back to over and over again until a decision is made. There's no lock, stock, and barrel until we hear it.
Yeah. Lord have mercy.
Lakeisha, check your Instagram if you want to laugh.
I'm going to say, he said this was part 2.
Lord, we got a lot of part 3, 4, and 5.
Well, it's a lot. So
just
make this a series. Make this a series. Hey, clock that, Keisha. This will be a series. Duvall, make sure y'all clock this. This is a series, because as you can see, it's going to go on until a decision is made, and it's always going to be more and more to unpack, because guess what? They're going to constantly throw stuff up there for us to wonder, allude to, and see what is happening for as the business side of things as it continues to move forward.
Tony,
yeah.
Tell Duvall to leave me alone.
Because the ball was on your.
They got Poe Tyler Marsh up at the mic. I don't know if Angel gonna play, but it's a game time to sit. They emasculating that man live on TV.
You heard that, Duvall, right?
Hey,
you heard it.
She's standing on business. Hey,
just standing on business at the end of the day.
I'm gonna send y'all. I'm gonna tell you what the Flyers say. I sent Lakeisha a flyer about game day they got today. They got all the players on there. Guess who they got in the middle?
Vandersloot.
Vandersloot.
Yeah, I saw it. Vandersloot.
They got Vandersloot.
They got Vandersloot front. So I said, ain't this about it?
I told you.
Angel on one side and Camila on the other.
I told you they doubling down. They making it known who they picking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Hey, we leave as we came. Another banger.
Here he goes. We about to bang on after the show.
Brought me here against my will. Never ask questions, shoot to kill. Built this country with our hands. Label me 3/5 of a man. All we've ever known was pain. Mixed with thunder, mixed with rain. Our strength in God's love. New day, new time. We will never be slaves again.
free, so take them cuffs off me. I mean mentally and physically. And don't be trying to taser me. My neck don't need your knee. And don't be pulling your gun on me. I don't need your punk degree. I know I'm supposed to be. See, I roll with 10,000 fearless, and we be all believers. We only roll off instructions given by a fearless leader. Man, y'all some cheaters. Your justice ain't gon' free us. Your Billy Club might can beat us, but the Savior came to free us. March on, how long? Never gonna get us nothing. Preach on, how long? My people out here suffering. We better be doing some adjusting. Politics is out here hustling. Gotta keep changing this thing, or my people just didn't die for nothing. We wanna be free. We just gotta go free. Freedom. Free. We just gotta go free. We want freedom. Free. We just gotta go free. Freedom. We wanna be free. We just gotta go free. United we stand, divided we fall. Send a message to the black man, it's the final call. See, business is warfare, y'all, and it's gonna free us all. Time to battle hood back, get that bread and buy some more. And when they leave the hood, what you gonna do? Are you gonna beg or plead or pull on through? Gotta spread that money with your crew. I'm spitting true game to you. Gotta get that sack, never look back, cause we're all came for you. We wanna be free. We just gotta go free. Freedom. We wanna be free. We just gotta go free. We want freedom. We wanna be free. We just gotta go free. Freedom. We wanna be free. We just gotta go free. We want freedom.
Brought me here against my will. Freedom. Never ask questions, shoot the kill. We want freedom. Built this country with our hands.